too much about it.
Yep. Just enjoy the ride.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening. How's everyone doing?
Do well.
Stucky.
Doing good.
Cool.
I'm doing particularly well, seeing as how David tried to kill me on Sunday with like 30,000 snake people.
30,000 is a bit of an exaggeration.
I mean, they're still coming.
That's true.
You guys got some? You guys got some yuan tea?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
all manner of wanty.
Thank you, Morden Canaans.
Like, I never knew there were so many iterations of snakes and people. Really.
Oh yeah, D&D has a surprising amount.
Well,
Mind
David has
whispers
adequately
and-
explored them.
Nightmare speakers and pit masters and brood guards. Yep, the whole 9
Yeah.
yards.
Oh my.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Go into, like, their home base?
I mean, we might have
Yes.
stumbled upon it. It's a very, touch and go game over there. Like, David does not pull punches. The kids love it, but there is a lot of death. Some of it's ours.
I was going to say, there has never been a full-on party death since...
I'm gonna knock wood over here.
Since?
Well, there was very early on in the campaign. Actually, wasn't it our previous campaign, pre-Arcus, that there was the TPK?
Yeah.
But they were taken prisoner rather than, having a TPK, because I was like, I can't TPK a party of half children. That's just...
Sure you can.
They
Just do it
would've
with a
rolled
grin.
it.
It's life lessons right there.
They probably would have taken it better than the adults in the party.
I am definitely a sore loser. When I have like an attachment to something, I get upset about it. I think the only time I've ever actually died though was in some early Gaian, and a really, really cool story probably would have come out of that. In hindsight, I'm pretty sure I know what was going on there, but yeah, I think that's the only time I've died.
The clay golem incident.
The clay golem incident. Let that be a
Died
lesson.
once so far. That you know
I
of.
think that clay golem killed a few players in different campaigns.
Yeah, it's a nasty one.
Oh, they're strong.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we were really.
It's
low level
actually,
at the time.
it's not meant to be fought right away. It's more meant to be like a guardian
Mm-hmm.
that you can come back
This is
to later.
one of those situations where you expect people to flee.
I don't think I saw a single group flee. I'm pretty sure I was part of at least 3 kills on that thing, but he was tough.
Some
was a
groups
great
do
fight.
run away,
And now we have, like, what, 2 of them?
and some groups do surprisingly well against it. So,
Yep.
I remember us fighting against 2 at once. That was real awesome.
clay
I
golem.
think
Oh,
they
no,
shoot.
those
Yeah.
were the stone. Those were the
Or those are
golems
stone,
Once
not
we got
clay, yeah.
inside the labs, it's a different one.
No, yeah, that encounter is like around level 5 or 6, so it's really early. Because if you
I think
do
the
have
issue. I think the issue that most people have there is that they don't have a way to overcome magical resistance. That was
Yeah.
definitely an issue that our group had, and people were optimistic about how much time somebody could be unconscious for. It's like
yeah.
there's if you get one fail, it's highly unlikely that you will die on your next turn, but it's never impossible. That is what my group learned. I was like, there's a 5% chance that this is death. Oh, look!
Oh, the natural
You're rolling
one.
that one.
Yeah,
That's
if you roll it on the
definitely
first one, people
the
are
top
like,
killer.
panic! But if you roll it on the second one, most people don't see it coming.
Yeah.
So.
That's probably the top killer in my games, is the second turn, that one.
I've only ever.
This topic's coming up a lot.
I've only ever had
I know.
2 of my party members die, and
All right, you know what? You
One-
people are really tempting the
one.
DM here.
right. Well, both of the PCs I've seen die were in lose games, and they both belonged to the same player. But
Oh,
the very
poor
first,
Carly.
Poor Carly. But the very first PC
I swear I'm
that
not
I
meaning
ever
to
had,
kill her.
yeah, that I ever saw die was on one of those Nat 1 death saves. Is how it happened. So, and I've had one character die, but it was planned. That was part of the storyline. Like one of my characters. But
I
Yeah.
think I'm better with the second rule in that one than I am with the NPC curb stomping deaths. Those
Right?
are the worst.
oh yeah.
I like how everyone is super careful with NPCs they like. Escort shop
they
to safety
insta-die.
now! Or yeah, like, get Melody out of here!
No. I mean, like once you the
No, like
I-
the way
Like
you
you
I meant-
going unconscious
the way
and them hitting you.
Yeah.
yeah, they hit you when you're down. That's what I meant.
I love that
Oh.
shit because that's one of the best storytelling devices in
double
my
tap.
opinion. Yeah, that's somebody who like
Why do they keep
actually.
getting up? Ah!
Yeah, there's an emotional investment in your death.
Yeah, it's
It's like
I could-
zombies. Like, why do they keep getting up? They won't die.
yeah, I could see an NPC, not like just some random dumb beast or something like that. It's gonna try and fight whatever it's an active threat and stuff.
Well-
but if you have like a merciless enemy that you've been going up against multiple occasions and stuff like that, they're gonna
I'll
secure
grant
that
you.
kill.
I
But
mean,
like random bugaboo guy, not so much.
yeah, my
Oh, yeah.
general rule is if someone's down, as long as there's someone else there to threaten them, they're not going to curb stomp you unless you're continually getting up in higher level. At lower level, I don't do that as much just to be
Well,
nicer.
the lair monster did it,
Which
didn't
one?
they? The lair monster last week. Didn't the lair monster do that to Uslog?
Oh, well, yeah, that's like a level 12 game. That's higher level. But generally, and also Uslog was, I think
Totally
she was
fine.
well, I like some of the safety nets go away, but I mean, Uslog was also alone when that happened, I think. There was no one else there to take the hit. That's why it hit her twice.
Yep.
So, I mean, if
Man,
you have
being
someone
alone.
yeah, if you have someone there like threatening the thing, they'll usually go for the threat, not like waste time attacking someone who's down.
Yeah, you never want to split up the party. Speaking of splitting up the party,
The creature
Bum-bum-bum.
transported Uslog away. We didn't.
Well, yeah, that creature was nasty. That was a lot of fun
Yeah.
to play, actually.
Ooh.
You guys will
That
have some
was
fun.
No,
one
with
of the
David's
that.
most-
didn't just
yeah,
start.
that
You
was
guys
one
will
of the
have
most
some fun when you get to the
frustrating
Shadowfell.
fights ever. Yeah.
And just if we get to the Shadowfell, Theo dies. I'm making like necromancer. Solid target. Get one of those giant horn things.
Yeah.
Aren't I supposed to trap you in a soul trinket and give you a robot body?
Yeah.
That
is
was the
something.
plan.
David is the secret Shadowlord. It's like, wait, why is Beldani making soul crystals? That's probably
Holy
nothing.
shit! The Shadowlords learned it from him.
Yeah, it's like Darth Beldani.
He's the real BBEG. He's infiltrated us and is just spying on us.
You've discovered my secret. Ah.
We make this joke now. Get to the end of campaign. Turns out Bella's definitely the BBEG just infiltrating.
That would be probably one of the better heel turns I've ever
No,
seen.
honestly, it's gonna be like Zaleo or someone we don't expect it to be. Not like someone we're like, oh yeah, definitely. If one of the parties is it, it's this one.
Yeah.
Theo has a chance of starting a revolution.
I actually try not to do as many heel turns in stories. I feel like a lot of people get very angry about them. Not to me, like to the player who heel turned. So they're like,
How dare
could
you
do
betray our
that to
trust?"
us?" I'm like, it's just storyline. They're like, no, there's no forgiveness. It's like, okay. So I just try not to
To be
do
fair,
them
that would be
anymore.
me.
Yeah, like when Beldani was
I
having
own it.
secrets, Azalea was like, Beldani. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, it'll delay a game there.
Oh no.
Zalia, you would be scribed this week if you were okay with that.
Why not?
Sweet. And Ivor, you were the previous scribe. Are you willing to give us a quick recap?
I was on deck for Scribe. I actually did end up, excuse me, phoning a friend via Salia because I had a very busy week with school. So she's got the deets.
Oh, did I record that wrong? Maybe I did.
No, it
No,
was
you
my
had it right.
turn. I just kind of I said, yep, I'm willing to take it unless it looks like school is too much. And then I might see if somebody else wants to do it. And she said, yes, please. So
All right.
We can keep track of everything else if you just want to keep it going and schedule on your end. That way we get no mix-ups down the
Yeah.
road.
It'll still be me this week.
All right, so you did last week as well. I must forgot to record that. All right, so could you give us a quick recap then?
Second inspiration.
Certainly. So we started out in two separate places last week. The Ivor and Zelia and Chevreau and Boulder Bottom, yeah, were in the guardhouse, and Beldani and Betha and Theo and Donnie, in the form of the fire giant, were out skulking about in the alleyways. Beldani looked like the guard who had brought Donnie over. So at the beginning of the session, the guards were starting to get a little bit antsy because Donnie hadn't returned. We suggested that Chevreau go out after them in a very teen horror movie kind of situation. People go out and never come back. And they allowed that to happen. When Chevreau got to the team kind of let him in on what was going on, and they began to talk about how they could potentially go get the rest of the party out. Meanwhile, back at the guardhouse, Boulder Bottom said that he could get himself out if we could make a distraction, so we started to work on that. But we didn't need to wait very long because the team out. What is it that
Team Subtle!
Team Full Frontal. Team Full Frontal had a plan. Theo gave Beldani some arcanist for what could possibly go wrong there. And Beldani started to throw it into a shop when he got spotted by a random roguish dwarf sitting on the roof who invited him up. They had a bit of a chit-chat. That guy's name was Kezer Bonebuckle. And he didn't really give much information about himself, but he did seem to believe Beldani's lies about never learning Dwarvish in his home in the human city. So they chit-chatted a little bit before Beldani realized that we were on a timer, so he dumped the alchemist fire over the side of the building, said, "Oh, we gotta go," and the two of them took off. He also sent his bird to me to tell me to go when I saw them. I don't know that I... Luckily, I didn't need it, because all of the guards piled out of the guardhouse except one dude who was looking out the window. Ivor and I did a quick, "You ready? I'm ready." And we yeeted out to the north by the dimension door. The rest of the team knew where to go, so we were all heading kind of in that direction. Unfortunately, Ivor and I ran into a fire giant. Our attempts to bluff our way through that did not go well. He did not buy our story. Ivor pretended to be deaf. That didn't work out very well either. Although he might have believed he was deaf. I picked him up, shook him around. Ivor tried command, forgetting that he did not in fact speak common.
Yeah.
Which was rude. I cast Hold Monster with the staff, which did hold him for a bit, enough for us to flee, but we are very loud apparently, and the giants that were with him started to converge on us. He popped out of his cyst, and they all started to move our way. We went on the offensive. Luckily, the rest of the party sort of heard what was going on. Theo came in like the cavalry, sweeping Betha ahead of him. She polymorphed one of the wounded one into a turtle. Oh, am I cutting out?
Yeah, a little
bit,
bit.
yeah. It might
We
be
hear
there.
most
An
of it.
insane
It's just a
amount.
few words here and there. Yeah.
An insane amount? Okay, is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. Betha turned the wounded one into a turtle. I jumped through the window. Ivor followed me. Belle and Theo converged on the original giant, taking him, or no, the second giant from the south, and took him down quite a bit. Ivor was able to blast him for the kill, and then just as he went down, a dreadnought appeared from the east, and I think we were just engaging with that when we ended.
All right. Thank you for that recap. So let's get back into it.
Does anyone
Switch
remember?
headphones.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Ugh. You can keep talking. I just might sneeze.
I have the little glowy form on myself. Does anyone remember what that was for? Little glowing man symbol. Oh, sanctuary maybe? Did I put sanctuary on myself?
I don't think so.
I know you polymorphed a giant into a turtle. I don't
I have
remember.
concentration as well, but I've got a little glowy symbol on myself.
You got your aura going.
I have no idea.
Yeah, do you have anything in the long-term effects?
Look.
The log
If it was
shows
sanctuary, I wouldn't have put it in long-term effects. But
True.
the log shows
Unicorn.
sanctuary in the chat. Log
okay,
on
then
the-
it's sanctuary. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably it. All right. All right, so back to the action. As the giants are rampaging around. The fire giant dreadnought is up, according to this. So he picked up his shield. He is going to... Let me refresh myself on his movement. 30, okay. So he comes charging down the block. I think he would see Ivor and Betha in the house. Well, how tall is he? No, he probably wouldn't.
He is at a pretty far distance though, so he might have the appropriate angle.
True,
But
yeah.
is there a window immediately to the east of me? I feel
There was one. I
like
think
there
it was
was.
broken, which
Yeah,
I don't know
I
why I
intentionally-
deleted it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I-
Yeah, this guy knocked the wall down.
Right,
with a
that's what
boulder.
happened. So, yeah, there's a big hole in the wall there.
Okay, yep.
Where
I
is
was
the
gonna-
hole?
It's right here.
It's right, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I thought I like intentionally wasn't in front of the window, thinking that I had cover. I didn't know there was a hole.
That's actually so. That one is a door. This one's a
Gotcha.
door,
Okay.
and it's closed.
Okay. So there would be more cover there than okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll run up to there, then he'll continue. He's just gonna charge down the block a bit. That is it for him. The turtle is gonna come over this way and snap at Betha. Snap. 15, I think it would just bite your shoe.
Yeah.
Like, damn it. There's a turtle snapping at your foot. Beldani.
Right.
So, Beldani, at this point, you would hear movement coming from the southwest of you. Something else might be approaching. It doesn't sound like a giant. It might be dark dwarves. Also, am I
Wait.
echoing on someone?
Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution!
Not echoing for me, so I'm gonna step forward under Theo.
Okay.
See how far away the giants are and realize that even with my current speed of 60 feet, I can't close the gap. I'm going to run back 40 feet to see if I can see anything coming from this southern passage.
You don't see anything yet. You hear them, though. They might be around the corner, wherever they are.
Okay. And I will hold my action to fire crossbow if a hostile creature comes from the southwest.
Okay. So you ready a crossbow shot. Theo.
Gonna hope my rolls are a lot better than they were yesterday. Or not yesterday, last week. I'm going to use my lightning launcher to shoot at the dreadnought first. And I have sharp shooter, so long range doesn't impose disadvantage, nor 3/4 cover.
Okay. 25, and that's a normal shot, right?
Correct, not sharpshooting that one.
Yeah, 25 will strike him. He takes
D6.
some lightning, which, yeah, he doesn't have any protection from, so he takes 13 damage.
And then shoot with it again, this time with sharpshooter.
Okay. 20 would miss.
Oh, damn.
Does
He's a strong...
Did he pick up? I know he dropped his shield at one point. Did he pick it up again?
Yes,
Okay.
when he ran down the block. So
Right.
he would close his two shields in front of him as this one hit, blocking it.
Shout out, the doors will rise as I use my bonus action to crossbow that guy.
What did you shout that in?
Rise.
In Dwarvish.
Okay. Yeah, 19. Or sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's flat, not sharpshooter or anything.
Yeah. So, did you make a sharpshooter macro by chance?
I did not. I tried messing with it a little bit. It didn't go too well, but I'll have one set up by next week, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, if you just copy this one and -5 from the thing, it'll probably work out. But yeah, 19 would strike him for 6. Anything else?
Well, on Beyond, could I just put modifier of -5 for my
It's
intro?
Yep, you can do that.
Count? Okay, I'll
yeah.
get that set up and by my next turn then.
You can definitely do it easily for the hand crossbow because I know I've done that. I've never tried to do it with the infiltrator armor because you'll want to have one with and one without. So I normally duplicate my weapons for.
I already
sharpshooter.
have 2 of them because one's Dex and one's Intelligence.
Oh,
so I can
nice.
just
Yeah, there you go.
alter
Just
one.
-5 and +10. Yep.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you.
Or then call it. You can custom name it too. Call it like SS or something.
It'd just be +5, not -5, right? Instead of +10.
-5 accuracy, +10 damage. You can do that both in the custom.
Okay.
version.
I'm going to use my movement.
Alright, so you back up a bit. Ivor.
Good question. Good question. So this hole that he's made here, is it large enough that a fire giant could walk through it now?
They could swing through it. I don't know.
Okay, that answers the question. All right. And did this door ever get opened?
No.
I didn't think so. But that is a free action or a item interaction.
Yeah, item interaction.
Okay. Well then, all right. As a bonus action, I will move my hex from this dead fella down here to this guy up here, and then as an action, I will attempt to blast him. And there's no window or anything in the way, which is music to my ears. Oh. Not great shots, though.
So the 25 will hit. The others will bounce off his
Okay.
massive armor.
We'll get some of that and some of that. Oh.
Alright. So
All right.
He steps back a little bit, but continues coming at you.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, I'm gonna move 5, 10 feet, open the door on my way through, 15 feet, 20, 25, 30 feet. And I believe that will be it for me. Are there any doors or windows in this room?
So this might be some kind of kitchen area. There is indeed a window, which is over here, and another window over here. Just mark there was a window here as well.
Okay. Having seen that this window was here when I entered the room, could I have moved, say, here instead?
Yeah, that's fine.
Very well. That's it for me.
Alright, Zalia.
I will come around the building this way. 15, 20, 30. Did not see anyone, so I will continue with my action to dash. 15. Okay. Alright. I see him there, so I'm just gonna hold here. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. New round. To the south, a group of Dwagar appear. Looks like some kind of peacekeeping force. As they come running around the corner. Over here,
I mean,
you would see one of them does have a light source. But Betha, you are the first to act as they enter combat.
I will bonus action move my spiritual weapon over here, and it will swing at this guy.
All right.
Use spiritual weapon very often. Sorry, let me. Macro.
I still not have fixed the scrolling bug. Yeah, 20 would strike him as the spiritual weapon comes flying from behind, doing 11 force damage.
And action, I'm going to summon Chive. And since we're in a cave, I am going to summon him as a bat.
Chive is...
Wild companion. Sorry, I'm using a wild shape.
Oh, wild companion. Okay.
Yes, yeah. And then are there stairs or is this a one-level building?
This is, yeah, as far as you can tell. There's just the roof above you. You don't see stairs.
I am going to take my moonsicle off my back as item interaction.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move out of the line of sight of these giants, like out of the whole, like line of sight through the hole, towards the door that Ivor went through, but I'm actually going to stay in this room, hoping that they think I moved that way. That's all.
Give me one moment.
I mean, we didn't get in a specific trouble with these Dragar, did we? I mean, they just attacked us.
No. Well, the giants are the ones who got mad at you.
Yeah, Durgar haven't attacked us at all. Only real interaction we've had with them is sitting down in the police station for some of y'all, us killing a dude in the alleyway, and then hanging out with a hobo.
So
None of us look like the police station ones anymore.
No, would yours still be going?
Right, yeah, we look you look different. Those of you that were in the station.
I mean, this area was abandoned. They started attacking probably because that one was yelling at you. But you don't know about these Durgar. Zalia, you would get a message from someone.
Ooh, secrets.
So that's what you hear in your mind from some voice you don't recognize. The Dwagar is going after Betha. So she...
For a second there, I thought you meant like going after me, and I'm like, wait, who? What? Huh?
So they move...
Okay.
That motherfucker can run. That's like 200 feet. Fuck.
So they come running down the block. Holy crap, they see the giants in front of the house, or this one does. That is it for her with the dash. The fire giant goes. He is going to walk up to the side of the house and slam his sword right down on the roof as he attempts to cave the place in.
Lovely.
Alright, so there is a smash on the roof. You see it start to cave in, Betha. I need a deck save. Oh yeah, so you jump back as ceiling comes smashing down around you. A couple rocks graze you.
It's agile.
12 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately will need a concentration check. Oh, he's spending an inspiration.
Yes.
Alright, so you hold your spell, no issue. He is going to smash on the ceiling some more.
What was the damage?
It was 12
Oh, it was
points.
half. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So second attack. That's another hit. That's a much bigger hit. So more chunks of the ceiling come down. Luckily, not where you are. But this room is completely open now as the ceiling's caved in. That's it for the fire giant. He can see you now. The hammerer is running down the block to meet up with his buddy. Can you make that? 20, 60, yep. So he comes running down the block with his Dwagar companion trying to keep the formation going. The fire giant, Dreadnought, says something to this guy in giant. And he is going to come down this way, clanging in his large metal armor. Moving to there. The turtle fire giant is going to come over here and snap at Betha again.
Homie's about to get cleaved.
Crawling through the rubble. Natural 20. Betha, you take 2 points of damage as you are unexpectedly bit in the shin. Ow. Unfortunately, you will need to make a concentration check. What the fucking Alright, you managed to hold your spell. That was a close one. That's it for him. Beldani.
Alright, I see the Durgar coming from the south. Have they seen me?
Let's see. So they came running out in the middle of the street. You don't know if they've seen you. I mean, they're running towards you, so maybe.
Well, I am going to slink back behind the corner here.
Okay.
Use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. So you are stealthing.
Not that I need to roll the stealth because it's going to be a 23, but And I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to peek around this corner and see what I can see here. And then step back. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what the Duragard do. So I'm just gonna take the dodge action for now.
Okay, Theo.
So I saw Belle go stealthy and stuff instead of running and fighting. So I will move up to be on top of the roof, I guess, to where it's a tilted roof, right? It's not just completely flat or something.
Yeah, you're gonna fly up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up there and drop my Shadowlord stride and make stealth check to try and hide.
Okay. Yeah, you think you're pretty stealthy up here.
Alright, move forward. Stay behind Belle and pretty much...
So are you in your stealth armor right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So no disadvantage on my armor. Now he has a goal, get mithril armor one day, so he has advantage on stealth checks. Just gonna wait and follow Belle's lead.
Alright, another guy comes running down the block. Up there. Another guy comes running down the block. There. Ivor.
The Giants did last... Sorry. See some people shoot at them and run south yelling revolution, right?
Well, the double shielded one did.
I'm gonna move 5 feet, open this here window, and Eldritch Blast out the window at the fella that I have cursed.
Okay. Pew pew. Send some Eldritch Blasts. The 28 will hit. The other two will miss, unfortunately.
Rough.
Alright, so he takes 11 force damage. Oh.
Okay, and then... I guess I don't really need to move too much. I'm just going to move another 5 feet here, so I can maybe keep tabs on what's going on outside-ish. But I think that's all the moving I really need to do. So that's it for me.
Alright, Zalia.
Can I see Ivor through the window I am in front of?
Yes.
Is the window open? Or broken?
I don't believe that one is. I think that one is fine.
That one is fine. The other one you jumped through is broken. I mean, the windows aren't super thick. You could probably use an action to break the window if you wanted to. Make some noise, but...
Okay. So I will break the elbow my way to breaking the window.
Alright.
And then...
Yep. So, Ivor, you hear glass shatter next to you suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
I will sort of shout whisper to Ivor, we need to go. There's more on the way. Get to across the street to the northeast longhouse.
I will give you a nod.
And then I will... Can I see anyone else? No. I'm gonna go... So if I look up on the roof here, do I see any of, like... There's line of sight, so I just want to make sure I in fact cannot see Beldani or Thea from where I am.
No, this house would be blocking your vision.
We are the darkness.
Plus, Beldani is stealthing.
Hey.
Okay. So did either of those things take my action to... Was an action to break the window?
Yes.
Or is that an item interaction?
Breaking the window would probably be a full action.
Oh boy. 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna run right down the street. Like a kid after a ball. And that's the end of my turn.
More of the Dwager are moving, trying to
Could
keep
we,
their formation.
I forgot to roll for Chive on my turn when I summoned him. Could we put him into the round or sort him in?
Roll for what?
Chive's initiative.
Oh, yeah, sure, you can roll it now.
I rolled it, it's just I was late on it, so he didn't get to this round. Yeah.
I need to amend what I said to Ivor because he didn't know the Draugr were there. So I'm going to say there's Draugr approaching from the south. I don't know whose side they're on. Hopefully it's ours. And then I'll say what I said.
Okay.
Oh, I hope the hobo's showing up.
And I might wink at you when I say hopefully it's ours, as in like, I can't convince them to be on our side, but I know who can.
Did you roll for Chive? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just forgot to do it until well after my turn. Yeah.
Did you want Chive to do something this turn?
I did, actually. I was hoping that he could swoop down and pick up the box turtle.
Sewer from. Hey, that's genius.
You said Chive's a bat?
Yeah. They've got a strength of 2, but box turtles are pretty light. I think they weigh like less than a pound, don't they?
No,
Fox bat.
Not with the shell. Turtles are like a couple pounds.
Okay, but I had specifically said I wanted to change him into a box turtle when I first did the polymorph, and you said that was fine. Box turtles are very small.
Yeah. Well, what are you trying to do with the
I just
turtle?
want to take him away so that he's nowhere near us if I happen to lose concentration on the...
Yep, between half a pound and a pound and a half.
Actually, yeah. Look at that.
Basically,
I had them as kids. I had them as pets.
She knows her animals. She got druid levels.
Alright, let me see how much can bats carry.
So their strength is 2. So
Spare
what's
can
the
carry a
modifier
coconut.
for carry? Like times 10?
In
or
theory, they
15
could carry
or something?
30 pounds.
That sounds ridiculous for a tiny bat, but...
Yeah.
African or European?
Yeah.
Somebody got it.
Come on, Google. Sure, why not? Where are you having it take the bat or the turtle?
Let's go... This window's broken, right?
The front window's broken.
Correct.
But he would provoke Oppies if he flew that direction, right?
Yeah, I mean, if the giants wanted to oppie him.
He's going to grab the box turtle, fly through the store, which we had opened previously, and fly out this window. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
All right. So, are you just telling him to take the box turtle far away?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So I'll have him doing that. So he's flying this way. You two to the south here would see a bat carrying a turtle, which is really odd looking.
The fuck?
That's a great idea. No lie.
Belle, do you see that?
Yeah,
I see it.
Okay, I'm not high.
Alright, Betha, what are you gonna do? You got a big giant standing over you.
I am going to... Ironically, when you moved the turtle, or was it Chive? I don't know. My vision just changed. But anyway, she is going to go through this door after Ivor. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You said this is a window, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The window is open.
25. I'm going to dash. So this is 30. I'm going to...
So this guy would get an oppie on you. or at least attempt one.
He would get an uppy on me?
Yeah, he just swing down at you. He has a reach of 10 feet.
All right, well then I'll disengage.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was within 10 feet. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. And then through the window I'll see my spiritual weapon and have it move and swing.
Okay. A spiritual weapon flies at the giant. 20 would strike him again. Doing another 7 as he gets more annoyed at this.
That's my turn.
The stone guard is gonna come down the street, trying to figure out what's going on.
I really hope they say, "What's all this then?" in like a British Bobby voice.
What's all this then? The giants. What's all this? What's all this? The giants
to
are.
talk to him.
Yeah. The giants are yelling at them, and they're kind of looking around. So he's going to move up to here. Then he's going to move up to here, dashing. The fire giant goes. He saw you run into the next room, so he's going to come over this way. Take a look through.
Lou?
Yeah.
When I ran in the street, I did not look like a capable wizard. I looked like a fleeing civilian, just so you know.
Oh, he's not going for you. He
just
takes
saying.
a step up this way. He sees you up there, but he is going for the one who keeps hitting him with a spiritual weapon. Because I think he did see you cast that. So he is going to slam on the roof here, using his 2 attacks to smash the roof. And
I'm pretty sure he did not see me cast that because I was in the other room and the wall was still there when I cast it. But he might have seen me controlling it before.
He's seen some blasts coming out of this house, so he knows something's going on. I need saving throws from Ivor and Betha as the roof comes smashing down.
2 decks, right?
Just 1 dex. It took
Just
him
1 dex.
2 shots to smack the ceiling up.
Okay.
So the roof comes caving in. Oh, well, you guys got caught off guard. Take 21 bludgeoning as rocks fall. Okay. And that is it for him. I think Betha, I need another.
I already did.
Got it? Alright. Oh, but I think Ivor, did you fail yours?
I did. Yep.
So his mark would go away. That is it for him. He is now looking down at you two. The hammer is going to come running down the street, following his guards. Chive is going to swoop past.
Just so you know, he would be 30 feet further than he is now since he dashed last turn.
Oh, can you see him?
Chive? I can see the token. I can't, it's dark around him.
I'm just sort of eyeballing right now, but yeah. Are you two doing anything as he flies past with a turtle?
Birdie.
Nope.
Deep, 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 deep. All right, so the turtle
Bird
goes.
carrying a turtle. That's probably some beta shit.
The turtle goes disappearing into the night with the bird.
I was actually kind of worried that he was going to drop the fire giant on your guys' heads if I had lost.
Yeah, if you lost, I was thinking that too. Suddenly, a fire giant just appears there. Hey.
Would it have been a bird?
That's why I thought it was relevant that he would have gone 60 feet, not just 30 that previous turn.
Fair, yeah.
Would it have been a bird form that would have been recognizable to us? Have been Chive?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it would be a
form.
bat, so you probably wouldn't necessarily.
Okay.
She has summoned him as a bat before.
Yeah, I mean, you might think there's some kind of magical tomfoolery going on. I mean, you know your party.
I had an opportunity to probably tell it to head up as much as possible.
Shit. Suddenly, He comes charging down the alleyway and says, "There you are," in a language you don't understand. That was a dash, though, so that's it for him. Beldani.
I was hoping he wouldn't fit.
Well, now that I see this giant standing in front of me, who I assume has spotted me.
Yeah, you wouldn't have cover there. So he would just look right down at you.
I will shout to Theo, engage him from above. And I will step forward and hold attack with my dagger until Theo is within 5 feet.
Let's see, ready and attack.
Giant.
Theo.
Haha! Shooting time again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll get up above him over here.
Alright, so that would trigger Beldani's reaction if he wants to use it.
Yes.
What weapon do you have equipped?
A nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo!
The dagger of Asyak.
I meant Theo.
I have lightning launchers and crossbow right now.
Okay.
But I do have crossbow expert, so 5 feet, don't have disadvantage.
So yeah, 31 would crit. Doing
For a total
54?
54 damage.
Very nice.
He looks wounded from that. Is that it for you? This is actually still Theo's turn. So you used your reaction to stab him as he was distracted by Theo. Theo, what are you doing?
While he's going low, I'll try and go high.
Yes,
Okay.
29 would strike. So 8 lightning, and 3 is
Plus
11.
Go again, but this time sharpshooter.
Okay,
Oh no.
ding, hits his armor.
Bonus action crossbow.
That would strike. Another 9. Oh, he's getting a little beat up now.
Shouldn't have come down this alley, I say in Dwarvish.
Oh, actually, he is near death now. Okay, that's it for Theo.
Really shouldn't have come down this alley.
The Dwagar gonna run up the street, yelling, "What's all this then?"
Thank you.
The Warlord. What's all this? What's all this? Ivor.
I imagine it in the cadence of like distance-based NPCs, where like you encounter a group of them, and it's a little overlapped. It's like, what's all this then?
Yeah, you clicked on the guard too many times.
Yeah. Yep.
Oblivion.
For
Well,
king and country.
all right. So the ceiling is in now, right?
Yes, the ceiling has collapsed. The big giant can see you both.
Well, I'm not trying to get cut either. Right. And actually, hold on. This might not be a problem because he has reach. Actually, let me take a look. Okay. Here we go. 5 feet. Dope. Okay. I no longer have my hex, but that's okay. That'll happen sometimes. I think I will just... Well, fuck, what else am I gonna do with that? Because this is all fire. You know what, fuck it. I will cast Hex again as a bonus action on this guy. And then, as an action, I will blast him.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Once again,
I just
surround him with the dark energies. Blasting. Crit and a hit. Okay, so you blast him twice.
Nice.
For 32. Ow.
And 1, 2 for the crit, and 1 for the other.
So he is wounded as he stumbles back.
Excellent. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay right here.
Zalia.
Oh boy.
What's your
Did
passive perception, Zalia?
12.
Alright. You think you hear commotion somewhere from the north,
Super.
but you don't see anything yet.
Did I hear all the yelling that Theo and Beldani were doing?
You'd hear that as well as a bunch of "what's all this" coming from the south.
What? I heard them from the south as well?
You'd probably hear combat sounds coming from over here.
Well, Beldani said he yelled, Theo, to go in the air, or something like that. Or...
Yeah, with the 12, you would have heard voices. I don't know if you could make out exactly what they're saying. You'd think there's something going on in this area with a perception of 12.
Starting a revolution.
Starting the revolution.
Alright. I don't really know what... Okay, I'm gonna yell as loud as I can in Dwarvish. I'm just an innocent civilian going to my house, to the long house to the northeast, where I hope my family will join me. And then I will just run that way.
Do you want to try to use deception, or are you just going to say that while you dash?
We know where all the bobbies are going to be headed.
I'm an innocent civilian, Theo. I will attempt deception.
Alright, give me a deception.
I will use inspiration for this roll.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Alright. So you yell that deceptively as you can muster, hoping that no one figures out what you're trying to do.
Could have been worse.
Oh wait, my passive doesn't beat that. I think you're a random civilian.
Oh god.
Well...
You recognize my voice.
Do you have the same voice?
Yes, seeming doesn't change your voice.
Okay. So yeah, then you would recognize Zalia's voice if it does not change your voice.
Okay. And then, this map is confusing me a little bit. Would I recognize the northeast longhouse from where I am?
I mean, you could probably assume they were talking about this one.
Okay.
That seems eastern and a longhouse and northern.
Okay. Is there a door?
So you do see a couple of windows on the side over here. And yeah, sure, there's a door over here.
Alright, then I will head for that door.
Okay.
And that will end my
Door.
turn, because I used my action for deception, so...
Window. Alright. More bodies.
And I'll look like as innocent and scared and like helpless as possible. And I think I had made my disguise was to be that of a merchant, upper class merchant.
Yeah. Alright, so this guy comes running down the block, trying to stay in formation. Still trying to figure out what's going on. I think he would actually see Theo flying around now.
Ah, there's a giant in the way.
This guy is
Sky
going
Dwarf!
around the giant body. And this last guy is still running down the block. Is going to do one of those. And Betha.
Can I assess Ivor's health?
Sure.
Sure. Bonus. Let's see. Yeah, you can message her your health.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I guess I forgot to. I forgot I have to scroll down.
Yeah, it's
All
still
right,
still the same bug, unfortunately.
I was
Okay,
wondering about that. Last week it felt like I had to
Thought it
scroll
was
down
me.
a lot. Is that a thing that is an issue with Roll20 right now?
Yeah, I think it seems like since the last update, it's been not auto-scrolling.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought it was me. I was like, am I just dumb?
That said, if there is an option somewhere they changed where you have to manually, or you could set it to auto-scroll, I should probably look into that.
I think it's a known bug.
Okay. Good, because I'd feel really dumb if they like changed the default and I'm just scrolling for 2 weeks here.
scratch that. That should have been a healing word. I can roll again, but action was bandaging Ivor, and bonus action is healing word on Beta.
Okay, so you bandage Ivor and you cast healing word on yourself.
And I need to put back one of those spell slots.
So let's see. Yeah, Ivor, you gain 21. And Betha, you get 18, 21.
Level 3 and that was level 3. Yeah. Okay. So.
Or wait, Betha gets 8, 11, 13, 18. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so you feel a little bit better. Ivor, you feel much better.
And then I'm going to... This window's broken, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Azalea smashed it.
I'm going to jump through it.
Alright.
5, 10...
As one does.
15. Is it extra movement
Combat roll.
through the window?
Yeah, it's 1 square of difficult terrain.
Okay, so that was
because you would have to like grab and like pull yourself over it.
Bring myself up, yeah. So that'd be 20 feet once I'm on the outside. Can you move me out?
Yep.
And I'll just go, I guess, 5 more this way. That's my turn.
Alright. What's all this then? This guy... I don't think these guys have ranged attacks. At least not long-range ones. Let me double-check that. Yeah, they have javelins. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think he's going to do a long-range throw, hucking a javelin up at Theo. Hey, you! Apparently they are not part of the revolution.
Natachi! You will be soon!
Motherfuckers. They're not going to be part of the revolution. They're going to be part of the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Ha!
I see what you did there. Oh, wait, they're whispering. Hang on.
Wrong side of the revolution.
13 would miss you as a javelin comes flying up past you. That is it for him. The fire giant goes. So Ivor, I think he's just gonna swing down at you.
Yeah, fair.
He sees Betha over there, but yeah, he's just gonna swing down at you. Oh, but he rolls very poorly. Missing with the first swing, and then taking a second one. Oh, 2 2s. Alright, so he just smashed the house all around you as the kitchen table goes flying and the counters just go smashing into the back wall.
I cracked his ribs with the last blasts, and he's affected.
So he's going to come up this way, trying to kind of head Betha off as well as he's swinging. The Dwagar Hammer is going to follow his buddy down the alley. I don't think he has any ranged attacks either.
Don't you do it.
What does all this mean? These Dwagar have all these weird attacks.
Yeah. Doors are weird and amazing.
Well, they're one of those things.
You're both of them. How dare you?
How dare you?
I see.
Especially hill doors.
Okay, never mind. So no, he is gonna come up to here, then come running down the block a bit. Be kind of amazed that you're flying.
Hit the other guy in the back of the head, being like, "Yeah, revolution!"
Ending there, the Dreadnought goes. He did not appreciate that crit, Beldani. Not one bit.
I imagine not.
So he goes to crush you with his big old fire shield. Clang, 20 versus AC.
That will hit.
Not very well, though. 16 bludgeoning and 8 fire, so 24.
Right.
And a second swing. Okay, that one will hit you as well. 30 points of damage. That was a nasty hit. Smacking you around, Beldani looks near death, but he is still up. The fire giant spits some blood. Beldani, what are you going to do?
I am going to exact my revenge for that damage and stab at him with the dagger of Asyak.
Okay. 22 would just hit because he is very well defended. So you hit him for another 30 as you stab him in the leg again. He kind of limps backwards, but he is still up.
All right. I will offhand attack.
Okay.
I can't. Actually, I can with my crossbow, but I'm not going to. Instead, I realized I'm still under the effects of the potion of speed, so I can attack again with the dagger of Asyak with my hasted action.
Okay. Stab, stab. No, 16 will be blocked. Clang.
I guess I will draw my offhand dagger and just try and stab him, even though there's very little I can do.
All right.
That's gonna miss.
Oh, he would block that as well. Rawr.
And that is my turn.
Theo.
Action to vortex warp Beldani 90 feet north of me.
Are you going to resist Beldani?
No.
Alright, so you may warp 90 feet north.
I'm the starting point, so from me.
Alright, I think I need to go 15 feet more.
The giant looks confused as Beldani suddenly disappears and then kind of looks up at Theo angrily.
Look at the dwarves coming down. This city is dwarven make. Take back the means of your production. Cast a Shadowlord stride on myself with my bonus action, and then just start flying north.
Alright, so you do 2 fire damage.
Yes, and I think Shadowlord stride. I don't think I proc opportunity attacks.
Correct.
Yes, that is correct.
And then stop here. Bell needs help. He's northwards.
And there's also a big old giant there next to her.
Yup, I noticed that afterwards. Just like, oh shit.
What's all this? So the guy sees you fly north. He gonna run up this way. You're so fast. Up north. Warlord is just trying to keep up with all of this. He runs up north. Ivor. You would see those two outside now, and they'd kind of look at you as they come running up here. Hey! What's all this? What's all this then?
It never gets old.
I was hoping to avoid being overt about the fact that dwarves are killing these giants, but we're here now, and that gentleman is certainly not going to stop. So this wall is totally gone, right? Like, giant has free reign on me.
The front of the house and the roof are basically gone at this point.
Okay. Well, first thing I'll do...
The northern wall is still up, but yeah, the eastern wall is gone and the roof.
Okay, eastern wall is gone, roof is gone, but he could still swing at me from where I'm at?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, first thing I'll do is attempt to blast him.
Pew. Okay, so you're not technically next to him. You would strike with all three.
There we go. There we go.
Nice.
I mean, the last one ended up being pretty okay because of that crit, so I'll take what I can get. And then some of these.
So 37. He is looking near death.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well then, I will hoop-de-doop out the window. Oh, I am not allowed. Can you hoop-de-doop me immediately to the east of Mesa? Hope that'll work. Hoop-de-doop.
Goes to jump and just gets stopped by the force field. That is the fourth wall.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't set individual
Yeah.
lines.
And I believe that is. Oh man, this is gonna be. This is a rough spot because then those guys are gonna be there. Fuck. Not really a better option though. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine. That'll be it for me.
In through another window.
All right, Zalia.
So my line of sight is such that I don't think I might have seen Ivor come out the window. I don't see him now, right?
You would probably see. Let's see. What do you see? You hear a bunch of stuff. You would see Theo over there flying. You would kind of see Ivor and Betha as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And you got the fire jets going.
You don't know where
alright.
Beldani is.
If I step here, can I still see Theo?
Yes, and actually, as you do, the door opens, and there is a Dwager standing there. Who I don't think you've seen before.
Okay.
He says, get in here, quick, in common.
Yes! Secret leader of the revolution!
So, just as he does that, I am in the process, because as I step through the door, I am beckoning Theo, like, come here, come on, this way. And then I'll turn around, spot this guy, hear him speaking, be startled and surprised. It's the same voice that I heard in my head.
Yes.
I'll say, I hope you have a plan, and I'll run by him.
He nods and says, well, it's not... story-wise, he just says, get your other people in here, quick, we gotta get out. The stone guard, which might confuse you, because like, where are we going? What's all this then? What's all this? Running down the block.
No.
The mine master is gonna row 30 feet. What can he see? Oh, he can...
Actually, Lou, I didn't use my action. Actually, once I'm inside the house, can I turn around and, Toll the Dead doesn't have a point of origin, right? Like, no one would see it coming from the house because it comes from the sky, correct?
Yes. They might hear you chanting, though, casting the spell.
Okay, but I am hidden from sight from them.
And there is combat going
here,
on.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'll take my chances there, since all my compatriots are about to hopefully run into this house as well. So I will cast Toll the Dead on the giant that's in front of Ivor and Betha.
Okay. So he is riddled with necrotic energies.
And that's a half. I have half cast cantrip, so if it misses, it's 20. Or sorry, 11 damage.
think he failed though.
Well, I
Failed
think
the save.
he failed.
He failed. Oh, great. Even better.
Thank God.
Yes!
He goes down. The Mind Master Dwarf is going to come running down the block. 30 feet. I don't know. Let me see. Is he in range to do his thing? What's the range on this? Just out of range. So he sees something, but he is too far away, so he's going to keep running. Getting to here. Stone Guard. Hup, 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 hup. Comes running up the block. Top of the round, you would hear large footfalls coming from the north.
Hurry!
Sorry.
Oh, there's
Not
no way.
you.
Oh,
Oh no, no.
She's in
I
character.
know. Yeah, I know what you meant. I was just like trying. I was like, I thought I had this ready. Where is this guy? Here he is. So another big dude comes running from the north, yelling in giant something, and he gets his initiative roll. And also from the east, another guy comes running in and gets his initiative roll. Betha, what are you gonna do?
So Zalia gestured to Theo, right? But she didn't say anything out loud, or?
I mean,
Well, I had yelled
you heard her yell
earlier.
about coming home to the big house.
Right. But I hear thunderous footsteps coming from the north and from the east, right?
Oh yeah, they would be pretty loud, especially.
And
with
I
your
have no
passive.
idea that Zalia's got a friend who maybe has a plan over there. And Theo told me Beldani's in trouble.
Unless
so
you
I
heard
think-
me shout whisper to Ivor, who was right next to you, I think, in the house.
oh, she was in a different room at that point.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I think I would be running towards Beldani. 5, 10, 15. Can I take this hard corner?
You'd have to come to this one first. Well,
Okay.
no, you could, because that was an overhang.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, you're good.
Then I'd get one more. And I'm going to move my totem 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, I can't. 40. I'm not sure. I don't know how many I've gone at this point. I want to move at 60.
I don't think you can move at 60. I thought it was 30.
Oh, I grabbed. Sorry, I grabbed the spiritual weapon. I meant to grab my totem.
Oh, can you move that 60?
The totem is 60 as a bonus action.
All right.
The spiritual weapon is 20.
I can move that
Sorry.
for you. So 60
Yeah, because
feet,
I'm blind right now. Yeah. so.
like over here.
I'm just trying to get it in range of Beldani if I can.
Okay. Stone
That would
Guard.
not
Well,
a
actually,
second.
anything else?
Yes. So,
Damn.
did you move it a full 60 feet?
Yes.
Straight north?
You want it straight north? Alright, so that's over here.
No, I didn't want it straight north. I wanted to try to get Beldani in.
Then, yeah, this is as far as it would go.
That's as far as I can get. Okay. All right. And then, so that was my bonus action and my movement. And so then I will, can I assess Beldani's health?
Sure, Beldani, let her know what you're at.
Okay.
2.
Oh, my goodness. So we're going to use Channel Divinity. And that is my turn.
All right.
Alright, at the end of your turn, Ivor, you get a message in your head to quickly come across the street to the eastern longhouse from someone.
These dudes are gonna cut me so bad.
But the Stone guard is going to run this way. Stop! Come back! What's all this?
What's all this then?
What's all this thing? The fire giant is dead. This fire... Wait. Did I just skip someone?
Might have been one of the new guys.
Yeah, I think I did. Damn it. Alright, I'll add him back in. I think it was the new guy.
Yep.
So he comes running down the block. Roar! Raw, 60 feet. Now the guy up north. Zalia is going to ignore you for now, yelling something at you in Dwarven. And he's going to.
I think she's actually inside now. Right?
Oh, are you inside?
She said she ran past the dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I just,
Rolling.
she just
I am
did
inside.
herself. Yep.
okay. So then he does not know you're in there. He goes 60 feet to
Jesus.
here. This guy's dead. The hammer is gonna run this way. Okay, what's going on? What's all this? The dreadnought is going to come up this way. Can't really fit in here that well, so he's going to stop here, throw down a shield, pulling a rock out of his pack, and hurling it at Theo. Raw.
No, thank you.
27.
That hit.
Oh, did that whisper again? God damn it. Come on, what are you doing? Alright. This must still be set to whisper by default. I could have sworn I changed that. Alright, so 27. I'm going to roll again, so I'm not cheating. Oh, 32. Alright, so yeah, you would be struck taking 33 bludgeoning from an errant rock. That is it for him, Beldani.
All right. Seeing Betha come around the corner, Beldani smiles as the healing washes over him, looking much better.
As Theo gets smashed by a rock. Next.
I'm gonna run past Betha to here.
And there are a bunch of windows on this house in case anyone is curious. I'll mark them.
Teach you to
that's-
put a bunch of buildings on your maps.
Yep.
45, and then I'm going to pull back out the crossbow.
So this one's a door. Oop, the one in the middle. Okay, you pull back out the crossbow.
Fire one bolt at him. Ugh.
Alright. No, that is going
to
him,
miss?
Yeah.
So I'll take my hasted action.
Nice.
Second one would strike though. Especially
Only
now
for
with his,
11.
Okay, so he takes 11. Looking pretty beat up, but still alive.
And I'll just shout, Theo, finish him. As that's 60 feet of movement. And now I'll use my bonus action to dash another 60 feet. Flying past Ivor.
And the group.
And
Hey,
just-
what's all this?
Looking up at the giant and heading
all
towards
this
the
then?
door.
The giant says, "What's all this?" in giant. What's all this? Oi, what's going on here?
And that is my turn.
Theo.
Call it to Betha, point her towards the way Azalea is and say, head that way. I'll keep you covered, and then turn around to shoot at the giant coming from the south.
Okay.
And also really resisting the urge to try and grab his shield and fit it in my bag.
No, that shield is like bigger than you. It's like
not even close.
It's like a big wall.
I got enlarge reduce.
Alright.
First shot, I'm gonna try sharpshooter.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, that is very much a miss.
Alright. Try again, normal this time.
Alright, no, that's gonna hit a shield. Ding.
Bonus action. Hand crossbow.
Oh, that's gonna get him.
Ah!
Alright, so he gets a little hit in the shoulder for 6. Urgh. He looks very beat up.
Oh,
Why won't you go down? Actually. Yeah, so... Oh! With my knowledge... Yeah, I would know that.
You told us that.
Yep. I was about to say, this was me trying to remember
sorry.
what Theo knows. Alright, so... I guess I'm going to... get to here where I have some cover from him, at least.
Okay.
Flying in the air, and that'll be my turn. Sorry, Belle, I failed!
Oi, what's all this then? This guy's gonna run at you, Donnie. Oi! He's gonna pull out his short sword. Stabbing at you. Oi, you! Stop! 19.
19 is just my armor class, so that will hit.
Stabs you for 6 piercing. You remember what it's like to not get hit by huge boulders and shields for 50 points of damage.
It's so nice.
It's like, oh, how refreshing.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah. He will stab at you again. That is probably going to hit you
Yeah, 25 does hit.
for another 7.
Big hits, even if the damage is little.
So he slices you a little as you're running down the block. Oi, stop! The Warlord goes. He is going to do some more weird Dwager stuff. Okay. He is going to yell, don't let him get away! And he's going to come up here.
Yes, let them get away.
Stop! Oh, you! Does he know multi-attack? Oh, he does. Okay. So he's swinging with his psychic hammer.
Alright.
The hammer.
Only gets you the one of them. Swinging wildly for 8 bludgeoning and 10 psychic. So 18.
Right. I have the psychic damage.
Okay, so 5 psychic.
So that's 13 damage.
That is it for him. Ivor.
Well, I've been told on many occasions to get to the building, but there's, at every occasion, things between there
There's
and
always stuff going on.
me.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper!
I'm
Gotta
gonna,
get a Shadowlord stride.
I'm gonna get cut so many times if I try to get to the chopper.
Can't you go around the other way to the chopper? There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah, but I was told to run across the street, literally.
You spin a cat.
And also Beldani doesn't look great again.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, I'm worried.
He's got a plan.
Don't worry about Belle.
to get stabbed a bunch.
If he doesn't womp, I'll make him womp.
Womp, womp, womp. Alright, well, what's your plan?
Yeah. My real concern is that of all of those Dwergar, those are the two that saw me hit a guy, so I'm pretty sure that they will try to whack me. And then the giant will try to whack me because he sees that. So instead, I'm gonna try to whack them. As a bonus action, I will move my Hex onto the Stone Guard that just hit Beltani. Not the Warlord, but the Stone Guard.
This guy?
And, yep, and then I will try to boop him.
Alright, he is marked as you take some shots.
Oh my god. That was not the correct move.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think any of those hit him.
Yep, alright.
Pew, pew, pew.
Well, with that in mind, I'm definitely now committed to the alleyway.
I should have mentioned the Stone Guards do have shields. Shields and weapons out.
Okay. In that case, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Ah, fuck. 30. I forgot that guy was still there. And that is it for me.
Alright, Zalia. So you can see what's going on through the windows.
Okay, that was going to be my question. So, if I'm casting inside, they wouldn't necessarily hear me, right?
It would depend on their perceptions. They would hear casting. They wouldn't necessarily know it's you until they went over and investigated. Because casting isn't really subtle unless you have subtle spell. Like there's magic and stuff happening.
Yeah, but I'm inside, so like
it's like when you heard the two of them fighting down the block. Like you'd hear the noise, and if you were a spellcaster, you'd know someone was doing magic.
I think the normal
giants
range of casting spells-
probably don't know much about magic, you would guess.
okay. So what I would like to do, if possible, is get line of sight on the giant here.
Okay.
But actually, screw that. I'm gonna cast. All right, no, I'll cast Toll the Dead on the big giant here. I'm not gonna push my luck.
All right. Dong. So he gets to make a wisdom save. Will completely fail.
Is he missing any hit points?
He is not.
Okay.
So he kind of feels himself affected by necrotic energy. And these guys actually do have a high perception, so he's kind of looking in this direction now. You don't think he sees you per se because you're downstairs looking at his ankles. But he heard something and then he felt some pain. Anything else?
I'll just duck back behind the wall here, and I'll look over to Hazar, whatever his name is, and say, have you got a portal or something?
He says, there's tunnels underneath the buildings. We can escape into them once your friends get here.
Yes, the sewers.
The Stone Guard. Oi, what's all this? So he saw some magic blasting from the alleyway. He's going to investigate that. 10, 15, up.
It was the unicorn, I swear.
Oi, you! Stop!
It's the unicorn, don't you see it?
Double move to engage Theo. Or are you flying?
I'm flying, he can't
All right,
reach me.
So he's going to come over to Ivor then. Oi, you!
Oh gosh.
Oh, you! Stop! The Mind Master is going to come up here. 15, 25, 30. He is going to use some mind mastery on Ivor, I think. So he looks at
He
you.
tagged Ivor for a bad guy.
He doesn't recognize Ivor, so he's gonna assume he's bad. I need an int save.
Yep. All right.
Hey!
Oh, so you resist as you feel him trying to make you do things you don't want to do. Do you have a melee weapon on you?
Do I have a melee weapon on me?
Yeah. Just out
I
of
do have them
curiosity.
on. They're in my bag, maybe, but not. They're not even on my belt or anything like that. They're in my possession, but not even remotely accessible.
Okay. So
And
that
he also looks like a merchant, just FYI.
merchant in the wrong part of town. Beldani, this guy's coming after you.
Okay. A reminder: I look like the guard that I murdered in the alleyway. So, but that doesn't seem to be stopping them.
Yeah, he is in guard gear.
Yeah, that's true.
Not to mention that the giants have also just attacked Drogar up at the gate, so there's a lot of like wiggly, wormy stuff. Higgledy-piggledy.
So
But I mean, he's seen this.
Yeah, well, you're not.
Those
You're acting a little
two
sus.
guys. Yeah, those other two guys definitely were on you.
Yeah, they came up and just started smacking. Nobody's seen him attack anybody else other than
Yeah.
the giant
yeah,
south
this
of us
whole
right
situation is sus to them, though.
now. He could have been from another group coming chasing them.
Yeah, they're not sure what's going on. They just know there's some weird stuff happening.
Definitely shoot first, ask questions later types.
Yeah, these evil dwarfs. No respect for their friends. I'm gonna say. All right, maybe he's gonna come up and try to grab you. Then he is going to attempt a grapple. Like, oh, you! Explain yourself. Give me acrobatics or athletics. And do you have disadvantage for anything like exhaustion?
No.
Okay. So you are slippery. Oh. I think, is it meet or beat?
Round 2?
Yeah, let's just roll again. Because I don't want to look it up right now. So he's
I
gonna use
I believe he would. Oh, well, there's that.
Alright, so you slip out of his view or his grasp as he's grabbing at you. And yeah, we'll say. Did you look it up, Ivor?
So if you are trying to grapple somebody and they make your roll, they succeed. It's like a save.
Okay, so that's the difficulty. Alright, so he tries to grab you twice and you would resist. That's it for him. Betha.
I believe that I hear sounds of Beldani getting
Stabbed again.
something, yes. So
There's
I
some
will
Dwagar
go
dwarf brutality over there.
It must be Tuesday.
Must be Tuesday.
Okay, I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. No, sorry, Mass Healing Word.
Oi, what's all this then? This guy says as you cast.
Fuck that guy.
Right, I don't think there's any pretense at this point. We're just casting. At least those of us who have already been seen. Yeah. All right. Let's do level 5.
All right. Mass Cure Runes.
No, Mass Healing Word.
Or Mass Healing Word.
And then, all right, so 13, 24 for Ivor, Theo, Betha, and Beldani. an additional 7 for Betha, and an additional 4 for Ivor, Theo, and Betha.
And that additional 4, I'm kind of on the border here. What is the range? Is that 30 feet from the totem?
It's 30 feet, yeah.
I'm on 35, so I will skip
Okay.
the totem.
Okay.
Everything else, though? Except for the
Yep.
blessing either. So the top 4? Okay.
Correct, yes. So, yeah, Ivor and Beldani get the top 4. Theo gets an additional 4.
Thank you.
All right.
And that was bonus action and some of my movement. Actually, let me go ahead and assess Beldani's health again.
All right, Beldani, you can let her know what your health is.
Okay, so Channel Divinity wouldn't do you much good. And I'll go ahead and move 5 more feet and use my action to yeah, I'll bandage Theo while I'm here next to him because
He is too high.
I'm in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'll count those back. In that case, shoot, what do I want to do?
Run.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity. 5, 10.
All right.
So I've moved 10
So he
feet.
has to make a wisdom save, right? Because you have sanctuary.
No, because I used my spiritual.
Oh,
weapon.
right. You use your spell.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's just gonna swing at you with his short sword. Oi, stop! No, he would miss you.
Okay. So it's 15, 20, 25, and and I just no, because it still counts as casting a spell. It just doesn't use a spell slot. So I don't think there's much else I can do. Oh wait, well I guess since it's my action, I could dash. You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. All right, so I came around the corner. I cast the mass cure wounds. As my action, I will use my last wild shape to become a cat, and then I would have 30 more feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'll use my action to dash another 30. 5, 10.
Well, if you use your action to
Action
wild
to
shape,
wild
you
shape.
would have
Oh,
your
you're
action.
right.
dash.
Yeah, darn it. You're right. So I only get this far, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So the
So
stone.
there's a little kitty, and only this guy back here might realize that I became a kitty.
Oh, the giant saw you as well. He saw you cast and turn into
There's a mind master right
well
here.
then-
And these guys, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
Everybody saw.
That's probably
this
a
guy down here didn't see, but he did see Beldani resisting arrest. He's like, "Oi, what's all this then?" Comes running over, and he's
They're
gonna.
gonna squash the kitty.
Oh, this guy isn't. He's just gonna hurl a javelin at Beldani. Stop resisting! Oh, you know what he's gonna do? I keep forgetting this. He's gonna enlarge.
How dare you not let them just instantly grab you? Die!
Yeah. Oi, resistant arrest! Javelin. Whoop. Nope, you would dodge that one. The fire giant comes running this way, 30 feet, and he's gonna huck a rock at you.
At who?
As he, at Beldani, as he sees the dwarves trying to grab him. Rock. Oh, terrible roll. That would fly past missing you. This guy here saw Betha heal. He's going to walk up this way. And he is going to swing at Betha as a cat. 26.
That is.
You take 38 slashing, which probably breaks your cat form.
Yeah, let me see what the cat even has. Like, I'm not sure.
I guess one
She
hit
only
point.
has 2.
Yeah.
2. Alright, so 36 from Beta.
Bad kitty.
36. The nice thing is that my that heal I did for everyone actually put her almost to max. And then con,
All right.
and the turtle is still flying.
Yep, the turtle's still being carried away. But there is a second attack.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was terrible. He smashes the wall. The hammerer goes. He is gonna... Okay, he sees a couple of things going on now. He's gonna run up this way and go with his bonus action. Then he will dash to engage this new person who the giant seems to be smashing. Fire Dreadnought is gonna take another rock, throw it at Ivor.
Damn it.
17.
Yeah, is there any? No, just because it might matter. Between the house and the
Yeah, I'll
wall
give you
here
some
and-
cover. So that would miss you then, just barely. As the cover takes out the large rock that comes flying at you.
Barely indeed.
Beldani.
All right.
You're under arrest. At least they're all trying to grab you.
I will use an action to stab at the one to my west.
Okay. The warlord. This guy.
This one.
Yeah,
yes.
25 will strike him.
For 14 damage.
Alright, necrotic. I think that
'cause
affects them normally.
There's no sneak attack, unfortunately.
Yeah, so he takes 14.
I will use my hasted action to repeat the attack. Oh, I should not have rolled at advantage. Sorry about that.
Well, 26 will strike.
Alright. So that is another 13 points of damage. And then I will bonus action.
Isn't that 14?
14, yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Bonus action, Blessing of the Raven Queen, to teleport immediately inside the house through one of the windows that I can see through.
I didn't even see it.
How far can you
Just phase it
teleport?
through the floor.
30 feet.
Okay, so you... Let's see,
So
5, 10...
30 feet would put me just inside the house.
Yeah, so you're over here.
That's...
Oi, what's going on?
And
What's all this?
that is the end. Yeah. I'll just say, turn to the professor and be like,
And
I don't
you
know
would,
how we're getting the rest of him here.
You would see Kezer, your old buddy from the slums. He says, Beldani. Or wait, what name did you give him?
Like Chaz.
Chaz.
Or like something
I ought to remember Chaz. It's one of the best Blood's names.
We'll just go with Chaz.
Let's go, Chaz.
He says, oi, hey Chaz.
Now canon.
It's good to see you again. Theo.
Beldani, try and run as far as you can. I'll try and distract him. I'll warp you all as soon as I can. Or, yeah, Ivor. Sorry. And to try and give him some cover, you'll see a big symbol of Ion appear and then break out into a whole bunch of geometric patterns. Why is it not sent yet?
Hypnotic pattern.
Ooh.
Where are you putting that?
I'm pretty much making the top right corner pop up right there, so it'll go 30 feet down and to the left from that point.
I'll see if I can pull up a thing real quick.
So it would hit everyone but that one guy. Okay. So the giant is going to try to wisdom save. He would fail, I believe, right?
Yes.
Oh, so he is charmed. The guy here, the warlord. He has some psychic stuff, so let me just make sure he doesn't resist this. Doesn't look like it. Oh, but he does have resilience. Ah, yes, against spells that are charm, paralyze, or poison. So he would have advantage on this. Wisdom. No, I think he still failed. The 16.
16 fails.
Okay, so he is charmed as well. Oh wait, this guy's charmed. Right, so this guy makes a check. Or sorry, save.
Is that all Duragar have that?
Yes.
Well, do they all have that? Well, I guess we'll find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, because I play one, yeah.
It's bullshit. Wisdom. Oh, he failed anyway. The enlarged one. He would make it, so he's unaffected. Oh, actually, does this guy have it? Maybe not. The hammer.
Wait, I was thinking of actually resistance. I could be thinking of something different. Sorry, go ahead.
The hammer doesn't have it. It's weird that the stone guard does, but the hammer doesn't. But whatever. He will attempt to save. He is charmed. And the mind mage. Yeah, who does have it as well.
It's the new one, the legacy one. Oh, I see. It's called Dwarven Resilience now instead of Duragar Resilience. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no, he has failed as well. So only one of them resisted that. The others are all charmed by the explosion of symbols.
All right.
That is fucking outstanding.
Thank Ioun for that. And then, all right, Ivor, run as I take my move. $35 to there.
That's amazing.
Alright, so you go flying across. The stone guard is charmed. The warlord is charmed. Ivor.
Do they get saves?
At the end of their turns,
Yeah,
I
at the
think
end
they
of
get
their
saves.
turn they do.
Yep. Just thought.
Oh wait, no, I don't think they do for this one.
Nope. They have to take
this-
damage or have somebody else use their action to wake them.
This is one of
That's
those
right.
ones that's no saves.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But
Run!
this fella here, well, this guy here was not involved in that, correct?
But he used
No.
his reaction on Betha.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yep.
Well, slap me naked and call me LeBron James.
Once
5,
we're
10,
we're
15,
safe, sure.
20, 25, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Okay.
Did you run north?
Yeah.
Grand
I'm,
north.
not I'm on the ground. I can't fucking get through them.
Get your
Zalia.
Okay. I am going to summon Nettle, which I think takes an action to bring him back.
From the portal
tell-
dimension.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell him to go and find Ivor and bring him here, help him, and so he'll do that.
Alright.
And then-
Yeah. So go ahead and roll initiative for Nettle. Once you bring her out, or him out, sorry.
So it's okay, Lou. It's only been a year. No, 2 years, right? We figured out 2 years.
I have too many things I'm thinking about right now.
Oh yeah, we're over 2 years.
Actually, I don't have him out yet. So you think I would figure that out in 2 years? Hold on a minute.
Yeah, it's only been, what is it, 2 years?
Shush. I actually don't see him right now. Oh, there he is. He's under shapeshifters.
Gotta get on that. Gotta get on that familiar game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Juggle 4 of them at once.
No, thank you.
So a nettle pops into existence, and with the,
And I'm gonna point because I know that Ivor didn't come out the way I expected him to. I saw him sort of jet off the other way, so I'm gonna point in that direction. So 5 to 15 out the door.
Ooh. Alright, a nettle goes flying down the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I think that is my turn.
Stone guard yells, "Oi, come back here! What's all this?" He runs after you, double moving. Oi! But he can't attack you just yet. He's trying to grab you. The Mind Master is charmed.
I'm a charming individual.
Yep. This guy is not charmed. He sees
Who's gonna kill me for saying that?
He sees a flying dwarf flying over everyone. He's gonna go, "Oi, what's all this then?" And he's gonna throw a javelin at you. "No flying! Oi!" He's gonna become big first.
Don't do that. Don't be more like the Giants.
Oh, 23.
Ooh, that just hits.
Oi, 12 damage. And a concentration. Alright, so you do hold your spell, luckily, as the others still seem charmed. Betha.
She's gonna dash. 5, 15, 20, 25, 5, 15, 20, 25. And then
Old lady, get in the way.
a little old dwarf lady, I guess. Or I don't even know what my disguise looks. I don't remember what my disguise looks like.
The little dwarf lady who got hit by a giant seems to still be uninjured. Suspicious, very sus.
Alright, and then let's see, do I have any useful bonus actions?
You are slightly different. We must kill you!
I don't know, if I saw a 20-foot giant punch an old lady and she just did a backflip, I'd be like, that old lady's got some moves.
If they saw that, then yeah.
Well,
That's
I
amazing.
guess I don't really have anything else to use it for, so I'm going to move this 5, 10, 15, 20 north, just in case I can use it on the future turn.
Alright.
That's all I got.
This stone guard is going to pull out a javelin as well and huck it up at Theo.
Oh, man.
Nope, it would fly past you. The giant back here, gonna come up this way, as he saw Betha run north. He is going to huck a rock at her. Where are you going? Ooh, 25.
Hit.
You are clipped by a rock for 27 bludgeoning. And that is it for him. This guy...
a turtle continues to fly.
Yeah. Chive is continuing her mission, knowing at any moment the turtle could get very dangerous.
I totally thought that I would lose it by now.
The fire giant stands there in a stupor. The hammer guy stands there in a stupor. This fire giant down here is going to come back this way. Double moving to get to the edge of the house to see what's going on. Beldani. Are you there?
You muted.
You're muted, David.
Sorry. I'm going to use an object interaction to draw my crossbow again.
Okay.
Then use my hasted action to open the window where I am standing. A bonus action, hide behind the window, and then peek out to aim at this stone guard.
Okay. Pew.
Does the hiding beforehand let you do sneak attack?
Yes, it
Yes, your
should.
advantage. 22 will strike. He's
Um,
in the house.
So that is
30.
30 points of damage total, and needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh. All right. Strength save. Yeah, he just kind of stumbles a bit. Ugh.
And that is my turn.
Theo.
Was the guy who got shot the only one who noticed where the crossbow bolt came from?
Well, they would all kind of turn towards the window where the shot came out of. I mean, in combat, if you're considered aware, it's like 360 degrees awareness, like 6 seconds of looking around. You're only really unaware if you're out of combat.
Yeah, so they're gonna know everybody's headed for there right now. Which means I am
But
going
only
to...
2 of them are actually uncharmed right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gonna
would
try
you be
and-
aware if you were charmed? Are the charmed ones aware, or are they just like, ooh, shiny?
Yeah, they're incapacitated, so they are aware, but they can't really do anything about it.
But if they at some point are shaken from their charm, would they remember?
Yes, because the charm. So the charm has the only thing extra about the charm is the incapacitated, but they still know what's going on. They're just kind of like in La La Land,
Gotcha.
but they're
Right, so-
aware of the surroundings.
Gonna aim for the one that Bildani's already shot once. Normal shot first.
Okay. Ooh. Oof. Nope, that would hit his shield, I think.
Try again, normal shot.
18 would just hit. Or wait, so a little bit more than what you needed, is it's 17. So 8 lightning.
9 lightning in total. And then-
let me just check. Yeah, no resistance. Okay, so 9 lightning.
He's still up.
He is not. Ugh. Zzz.
Awesome. Bonus action, aim for the other one who's conscious.
Okay.
Oh crap, I need to make an extra macro for this so I can't sharpshooter. This one's normal for now.
Alright, yeah, he is struck. Oh. For 9. What's all this? Do you go flying over?
Yep, that will be it for me.
Stone Guard is still charmed. Warlord is still charmed. Ivor.
A quick question. These Dwargar, they do appear to be moving about as fast as dwarves would be expected to be moving, correct? They have stubby little legs.
25 instead of 30?
Yeah, these guys are moving. I guess they'd be a little slower. So they'd be 25. So yeah, he'd be here.
Okay. Well, it's fine. No, he did dash to, I think, well, he was on me. Actually, no.
He would be a little bit behind you, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to, that's fine. If you want to have him on me, that's fine. Either way, I would probably be doing the same thing. So in that case, then I will just keep on running. 5, 10, 15. 15. I am stuck.
20.
20, 25, 30. And then dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, it's Nettle.
Nettle is owl, whatever noises owl makes. He's trying to get you to follow him, it looks like. Ooh, ooh.
All right, then that's it for me.
Alright, so Nettle's gonna fly down and peck at you a little bit, and then start flying this way. Like he's trying to maybe get you to follow him somewhere.
And that's a doorway.
This is a window.
That's.
Or wait, no, this is a doorway, yeah.
Doorway, okay, cool. Noted.
Zalia.
Nervously going to go to the doorway here.
Yeah, you would see Ivor down the street.
Yeah, I will hold a firebolt. So if anyone comes after any of my allies, I will use it on them. I'm not sure from where I am who is charmed and who isn't, so I don't want to mess about.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
The stone guard goes. He's gonna run.
Has he noticed nobody's following him yet?
25 to there. He's gonna throw a javelin at Ivor at disadvantage. 16.
What a shot! What a shot! Yeah, that'll do.
Alright, so that would just hit you, doing 9 points of piercing.
Alright.
So you get a javelin in the back of
Ding.
your armor.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The Mind Mage is still charmed. The Stone Guard is dead. Betha.
I will move the spiritual weapon 5, 10, 15, 20, and smack this guy or try.
Alright, a spiritual weapon goes at him. Yes.
Nice!
He is smacked with spiritual energy. Oh, it takes 9.
Is the door open or closed?
I assume it's open.
And I'm standing in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
then
off to
will
the side,
run-
but
I'll run into the building, full movement, and past Zalia, deep into the room.
I will be I will be like gesturing.
See an
Knowing that you're
old
coming.
Wherever.
old man dwarf at the south of the house, like kind of gesturing for you to come that way.
Okay, yes, I'll head. I will not actually leave the room where the entrance door is, but I will go as far as my movement will take me, or to the point where I would be leaving the room, either down a trapdoor or into another room.
Okay. The stone guard. How high are you flying, Theo?
10 feet right now.
Alright, so he is actually close to your height. So he's going to come over here and swing at you.
That would trigger my firebolt.
Yeah.
Alright, so you throw a firebolt at him.
Neat.
Oh, sorry. It's not a firebolt. It's a ray of frost. My bad. I had switched them out. Is that okay? I don't have a firebolt prepared.
That's fine. Yeah, 24 would strike him. He is hit for some cold damage.
Sorry, I had to scroll down.
This is what happens when you work with giants. Yes, this is garbage.
So 16, which would actually put him close to death. Yeah.
Speed is reduced by 10 feet, should he live.
So he's going to stab at you twice, Theo, with a short sword. Here.
No, thank you. Oh, shit. That one misses.
Man.
Does it with a... It says your
23?
AC is 21.
I'm 23 because I have the shield on right now.
Oh, alright. Even with the light armor thing?
That doesn't change my AC.
Oh, alright. Second attack. Whoa.
That one hits.
So he does get one stab on you for 14. And a con. Ooh, just manages to hold the charm. And that's it for him. The giant here.
Holy shit.
He was going to throw at Betha, but now she's
He's
in the
charmed.
house.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
never
no,
mind. I
this
saw the
one
green
down here.
circle. I saw the green circle, sorry.
Yeah, he's going to throw a rock at Theo.
Do I have cover from the dwarf?
Yeah, sure, I'll give you cover.
Oh, thank
20
God.
would fly past you. And then he's going to move north this
Don't do that.
way. Coming under the underhang to engage you.
Under the
giant-
underhang.
Or I guess he'd be squeezing. Yeah, I'll say squeezing, because he's bigger than the house. This guy's charmed. The dreadnought is... I think he's actually going to retreat. He's really wounded. Does not want to get killed. Beldani. There's a
All
big
right,
old giant next to the
He's so
window.
lucky!
Is he, because he's squeezing there, do I have advantage on melee attack against him?
You do.
All right.
Nice.
Stab him in the
through
kneecaps.
right through the window. Yeah, 30 will strike. He's getting in there. You stab him for 30. Oh!
Then I will use my bonus action to coat the dagger of Asiak in
This
poison.
guy would say, don't draw his attention.
That's a little late for that. I'll coat the dagger of Asiak with poison with my bonus action, and with my hasted action, attack again with advantage.
Okay. He's like, huh? Yeah, you stab him again.
So this time for 15 damage, plus he needs to make a con save.
Okay. Poison, con save, 15. I think would make it,
Oh.
right?
It's just barely, so.
Okay.
And I will just stand there and turn back to what's his name again? Kezer.
Kezer, yeah.
And Kezer and say, sorry, too late.
He sighs.
And that's my turn.
Theo. Yeah.
So, I've seen giants have a longer reach than normal.
Yeah, well, you could judge their reach is 10 just by fighting.
So, that means for his Oppie to trigger on me, I would have to be through the window if I go through a window, correct?
Yes. Well, if you went through the window, then yeah, you'd have to be 10 feet away to Oppie you.
Yeah, I'd be aiming for that window right there, and I'm just wondering if that would provide cover too.
So to get through that window, you would have to make either an overrun or a tumble check to move through his square. To
So,
fly through.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yes, and you would have to counter with whatever you use.
Oh shit! Alright, so first thing, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Alright, so up close with the crossbow.
Lightning launcher first.
And you don't have disadvantage for that?
Correct. With crossbow expert, it says that you don't have disadvantage within 5 feet with ranged attacks flat. Hang on,
Okay.
I'm getting to it so I can link it to you.
Oh, it's all
Because
ranged
at
attacks.
first I
Okay.
thought it only applied to crossbows, but then it's apparently a big consensus since Sage Advice has been like, nope, that's all ranged.
Alright, so you blast him with the lightning launcher.
I do.
Yep, 25 would strike.
9 plus.
Wait. He goes down.
Awesome. That was wrong dice, but. And then second one on big guy.
Okay.
Normal, because their AC is crazy. Hey, it doesn't matter.
Ding.
Bonus action. I think 18 misses.
And he is squeezing, so you would have advantage. So actually, 18 would hit with the first one. So I'll say
Okay.
12 and 18. 18 hits. So 8. Okay.
What is it? Are you saying you took the
hang on.
18? Yeah.
Yeah, those are different weapons that shot. I'll roll again for it.
I see. Are they the same bonus?
One's a +9, one's a +10.
So yeah, the 8. So it would have been 19. So yeah, you would have hit him with the
13 and
lightning
18.
launcher. So yeah, what? Go ahead, roll lightning damage then.
Well, 13 wouldn't hit the giant, would it?
No, but with advantage, the second roll would have.
Yeah, that's okay.
He's saying the 12 was the first, the 18 was the
Yeah,
second.
I'm just using those two, and yeah, just the plus extra one would be 19, so that would hit. So you zap him with some lightning with the first attack. Go ahead and roll the lightning damage. 10 points, alright.
So now should I roll for crossbow?
Yeah, now you can roll advantage on crossbow shot. 25, yeah, that's gonna strike.
Okay.
Shooting him for another 9. He seems very unhappy with you.
And I'm gonna try and tumble through his legs into that window.
Alright, so that is a bonus action. Give me an acrobatics.
Oh, that's a bonus action?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes.
You-
Trying to do a tumble or an overrun is a bonus or an action. You can use either for that.
Alright, do you want to give him 9 health back and
Sure.
retcon me using bonus action for that? Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so you're attempting to go through him.
Let me check if I have inspiration. I have 1 left, yes!
How
Use
good
the
is he?
inspiration.
I don't think they're very good at acrobatics. No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, alright, well, apparently neither of you are. But you inspiration.
him, though.
Alright, yeah. So you both look very uncoordinated trying to do this. Luckily, he is a bit slower, and you can pass through his...
Whoa.
I just pirouette as you push past me, looking at the two of you being
Crashing through the window.
completely fumbling
See, I
in
was
your
Disdain.
attempt.
My acrobatics is bad because I was doing the whole fly backwards shooting while flying thing. Trying to be cool.
Okay, Stone Guard is charmed. Warlord's charmed. Ivor.
Okay, this fire giant that Theo was just engaged with, what sort of condition is he in? He looks fine.
Yeah, he looks fine.
Alright. Let me do some measuring here.
He's kind of turning around towards the house now. Rawr.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna move 5. Why? Oh, because I'm on the ruler. Alright. I'm gonna move 5, 15, 20, 30 feet,
Yeah.
and I will blast him.
Okay. So you would have advantage on those. So the first shot, 12 and 13, would miss. 25 would hit. And 25 would hit. Alright, so you hit with 2 of them.
I'll just take the
Yippee.
bottom 2, because it's easier.
18, alright.
Alright, and that's it for me.
Nettle, at this point, is going to fly in the house.
No, he would stay up. He
Oh.
would know
Alright.
to provide a flyby on and try to cover our retreat, basically.
Wait, Ivor, did you come in the house?
So
He did not.
He's going to fly down here. Let's see.
No, I think he'd just stay where he is. Like, he'd just cover the door.
So just sit out here and kind of watch for now.
Yeah, he's meant to cover Ivor's retreat, so he'd wait until he was in the house before he and Nettle went in the house.
Alright, Zalia.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my head out the door and say, "Stop mucking about and get in here!" to Ivor.
I couldn't fucking reach.
You could have if you ran. And I guess I will, There's no way we're gonna kill that giant. Isn't even at half health, right?
No.
Alright. I will cast Ray of Frost on him. way, I
Alright.
guess.
A gift from the chiefess.
Try and slow him down a little bit.
Did you learn that from the chiefess?
Yeah, 21 will
That's giant lady?
strike,
Must mean it like a Godfather type of thing.
blasting him for 21, and that would actually wound him.
Cool. And that will slow his movement by 10 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna start into the... Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait till Ivor's in.
So at this point,
That'll end my turn.
Kezer is going to yell, "Back room, quick!" And he's going to run back here out of sight. The Stone Guard is charmed. The Master is charmed. Betha.
Can I see Ivor or the uncharmed fire giant from
Yeah, you can see
in
both
the
of them.
room? Can I assess Ivor's health?
Sure.
Sure.
He doesn't look wounded.
Remember? Yeah, I can't remember if he'd gotten hit again while he was out of our sight. All right. Then I think I will. Bonus action swing at this guy, and boop.
Alright, so you swing with your spiritual weapon. Yeah, 23 would strike him. For 11 force.
And I will. I think I'm gonna. All right, no, I won't do that. Let me just play it safe. I will go ahead and use another channel divinity, to top off those that I can see need it, and so 20 to Theo, 10 to Bell, and 10 to Betha.
Well, it can't bring them above half health, right?
Right, that's why I gave so little to each of us. I thought that was about right for what we've been hit lately, but let me know if that puts someone over.
So you can give Theo, or sorry, you can give Beldani.
10.
10. Theo.
Which you did.
Theo can get 23, right?
So I gave him 20,
Okay.
and I gave myself 10.
Okay. All right. So that was your bonus.
That
or
was
no, that
bonus
was your
and
action. Okay.
Well, the spiritual weapon was my bonus, so I will follow this new guy. I was gonna do something here in this room, but Ivor's not in yet, so I'll go ahead and follow. I'll leave the room into the back room where he's gesturing
Alright.
us.
So you see when you get back there, there is a open trapdoor, and he's saying, "Come on, get down, quick! The
Since
thing's
I'm the-
gonna break through the wall."
Yeah, since I'm the slowest, I'll go ahead and use my full movement to go as far as I can.
Hey, it's like our house. Has a trapdoor leading to subterranean.
I was considering putting down some spike growth before they could see the interior of the house, but I don't want Ivor to get stuck, so
Alright.
I'm just running.
So the giant's gonna back up because he did not like squeezing that round, and he is going to
Going
attack.
to get an attack of opportunity from me.
Nice.
Okay.
And technically, that would be before he leaves your range, so he would still be squeezing.
Oh, yeah, would he have... I would have moved out of his range to not get off here, or would I go into?
You, I don't believe were in range because you were back here unless you have 10 feet range.
Well, he's dove through the door, through the window.
He was saying, did the giant?
Yeah, I
get
landed 10 feet
him?
back.
Yeah.
No, I
so-
would have stayed
Oh.
in his range, but not... Yeah.
Then no, yes.
Yeah. 27 would strike him for 25.
Or 25 damage.
Wow.
And he is going to smash the roof.
Yep, saw that coming.
Did he forget to unsqueeze himself?
No, he moved. He moved back one. So he strikes twice. And that will cave in the roof. I need saving throws, dex saves from you two. DC 16.
How much of
Oh,
the roof does it cave in?
I think a quarter of it.
Yeah, it kind of caves in, like, you can mark it. But there, let me do damage. So Theo, you are struck by some falling pieces
actually,
of
I guess-
stone.
Yeah, I guess the other building was smaller, so maybe not a quarter of it.
So you take 17 damage, and I need a
Oh,
concentration
come on. I
check.
just got that health.
Oh man,
Alright. Playing,
you are.
Guys, we gotta get out of here.
playing with fire here.
I really don't.
Yeah, this small area comes crashing down around you guys.
That's not a small area. So is it still possible to make it through to where Betha just went?
Yeah,
Is
you
this
could go.
one big room.
You
Okay.
could go in the back. Yeah, it's not blocking
Alright.
the hallway. So that's it for him. This fire giant is still charmed. That guy's charmed. Fire dreadnought is retreating. Beldani.
Well, I can't get sneak attack, so I'm going to bonus action disengage, so
Okay.
he doesn't get an attack of opportunity, and just head towards.
Alright, so in the back, you as well, and you and Baith are back here now. You as well would see a hatch in this back room.
I'll just jump. Well, yeah, I'll just jump down through the hatch.
Okay, so Baith is
'Cause I
going
have
down, you're going
60
down.
feet of movement.
Theo,
Sorry, you said it was a trapdoor. Is it a trapdoor or a hatch?
it's, we'll say it's a
Yes.
trapdoor. Yeah.
Okay.
Theo.
Betha's like carefully climbing down the ladder, and like
Beldani
Beldani
just
like
jumps
just
past her.
swings down past her,
Past
like
her.
not even touching the ladder.
Are you gonna just free fall down it? Because it's a 20-foot drop,
Oh,
Beldani.
Yes,
Give me
I
a-
will make an acrobatic check
Give
to
me an
try and
acrobatics
land.
check.
Acrobatics 23, I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, good roll. So you fall 20 feet. No, you would land and roll. You don't take any damage.
Excellent.
Yeah, Theo, what are you doing?
Big guy, first shot, just to test my luck. Sharpshooter.
Ding.
Crap. You know what, I'm gonna try again. Sharpshooter. Crap, it got worse. Shoot him with crossbow. Got
Ding.
to. Crap, it got worse. Man, I'll run for the hole.
Oh.
time that it's time to run.
Okay, so you
Yep.
fly or run into this back area. You would see the trapdoor open, but you don't have enough movement to get in there yet. Or wait, how much movement do you have?
I have 35 feet right now, and if I can get to it, then I can just drop down and activate my boots before I hit the bottom.
You can't activate them as a reaction. You would just fall in.
It does not.
Hang on a sec.
It doesn't require action economy.
Yeah.
I think we have said that you can't do it when it's not on your turn, but I think you can activate them on your turn.
Oh,
Well,
I
it
s-
would have been. It would have still been on my turn because that would have been end of my turn. Would be the going the last 5 feet to go down.
Movement, yeah.
Hey, just turn them on for 6 seconds. You've got like 4
Yeah.
hours of boots. Don't even do it as a reaction. Just fucking turn them on.
Yeah, you can just turn them on and fly in there if you want.
All right, yeah, I do that.
Okay, so you get
It's
some
just a
extra
flavor
movement
thing.
flying down. Well, the only problem is like if you can just activate them in response to falling, that's like you could basically negate any fall and just move like 300 feet in a turn if you just fall for 6 seconds. So that would be my only thing.
Yeah, it's
about
flying.
that. The stone guy is charmed. The warlord's charmed. Ivor.
So I started blasting.
Okay. Pew pew. One of those would strike him
Jesus Christ. All right.
for 6 as
5,
he's yelling
10.
at Theo.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I think I can use 30 to get inside.
Yeah, you can run through the door.
Can you put me in there?
We're all in there.
There we go.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to go around one more time because you are in front of the door, so we might get an attack on you before you go.
Well, and I'm sure he's still trying to bring the roof down, which is the whole reason I didn't dash in here last time anyway, because I figured he would be doing exactly that.
So I'll go through. Zalia, are you running into the back area for your turn, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So I will. I think I 30 feet and will get me to the top of the hatch. I will wait at the top. Actually,
Okay.
you know what? I'm gonna Misty Step over, and then So I'll do that, and then I'll wait at the top.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll do the opposite. Sorry. Can I hold a bonus action?
No.
No, you can only ready an action.
Oh, that's dumb. Never mind. I'll just walk over there and hold it. Hang out at the top, waiting for Ivor, looking impatient.
Okay. Base is climbing down.
Actually, can I use my bonus action to make my weapon swing, not knowing whether or not it's still in range? Just in case it is?
Sure, it would be a disadvantage because you can't see him, I think, but you could
Sure, why not?
take an attack.
I mean, I'm just making the weapon spin. Like, I don't. If it hits something, it hits something, I guess. Oh.
Alright, that would not hit anything. This guy is going to come running up here. He is gonna...
Actually, as my action, I would bandage myself. But go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear footsteps, Ivor, as he comes running up. And he is... Yeah, he's going to try to smash through the ceiling here, where he saw you run in.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing we told Boulder Bottom and Chevreau to go ahead and hide in the tunnels or sewers until we found them. What happens
we?
to background characters?
Wait, what do
They're
you...
not with us? Yeah,
No.
and Donnie,
Yeah.
they're all with
No,
us.
they were... Yeah, they're with you. They... If you guys made it in, I would have said they ran in with you.
Okay.
They
They're
were
just
with
in the
Dahlia
background.
originally.
That's
they were
one of
with
those I
Dahlia
just had
and
the
Ivor,
thought
so
of.
let's say they got in there first. Sure.
No, they were with you guys. They weren't with Zalia and Ivor. Because remember...
Originally they were, but then they got out.
Was okay.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
were in that
Boulder Bottom
alleyway.
Came and found us. Boulder Bottom came and found us, but I thought the others were still. Anyway, go ahead.
If your perception's good enough, you see Boulder Bottom and Chevreau and Donnie's head sticking out of my bag of holding, just breathe.
Oh yeah, Ivor, I need a dex save.
Okay.
There is smashing. Oh yeah.
Damn!
Whoa!
Very nice.
Is Neville
So
okay?
you are clipped for 13, but overall you're doing pretty good as the ceiling collapses in that area.
Okay.
Let me mark it out. That is it for him. That guy's charmed, running, going down. Theo's going down. Ivor.
I'm gonna try to blast him.
All right. Pew pew pew. Oh, none of those would hit.
Literally none of them. Okay. I mean, I honestly really don't want him bringing down the whole fucking roof, because then I think that our whole secret well, actually, maybe it'll be better, because then they can't find the hatch. I don't know. Yeah, I guess at this point I'll just go where everybody else is going. I don't know what it looks like in here.
He's gonna take one more swing at you.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot he's got reach.
But 14 would miss. As he just smashes into more of the side of the house. And you run in the back. And at this point, I'm just going to get out of combat. So there's
And
some...
Can I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So there is some...
I was gonna drop.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna drop concentration. Well, first I was going to summon. I was gonna dismiss Chive, and somewhere a turtle falls, and I'll drop concentration.
Ooh,
And,
meteor!
You're an angry giant somewhere in the distance.
And then a boom.
So
I mean,
he
if you-
takes some fall damage too, I would think.
If you drop him
Oh.
high, it's a massive cavern in here. If you drop him high enough, you could do some damage.
Theo
Probably
told,
can't kill him,
told
but-
Chive to fly high, so I don't know how high he was carrying him.
So I also as soon as everyone's in the hole, I want to cast minor illusion on top of the hole to make it look like floor,
Okay.
and I want to cast wall of force under that minor illusion.
So there's no way the giants could get down the chute, though the
but there's Drygar up there.
Dwagar might be able to. So you
Yeah.
cast Wall of Force using that spell.
No. Did you say Wall of Force? You said minor illusion.
Minor
right?
illusion
both.
and then wall of force.
Oh, wow, cool.
Okay.
That's enough.
High level wizard shit.
Yeah.
So the minor illusion will only last for a minute, but it's going to be within the range of when hypnotic pattern ends. So if they do run in here, they wouldn't. Oh, sorry, the minor illusion only lasts for a minute. So if they came and glanced, they wouldn't see it necessarily right away. And then the wall of force will last the full 10 minutes as we flee.
All right.
I love
So
hypnotic pattern.
you put the Wall of Force up, create the floor to hide that, and you head down into these shafts with your ally here.
Ally question mark.
Question mark.
We don't really know anything about this guy.
All right. So as he gets down, he just starts leading you through the tunnel. He hasn't said anything yet, but he says, well, I guess he'll say we should get a little distance between us and them. Let's move quickly.
Speaking common.
Yes.
We
And
should,
Beldani,
but-
you would notice his voice is different.
We have some questions for you. Wouldn't mind getting them out of the way as we walk. For
Says-
instance, how did you send us messages or me messages? And who are you?
He says,
Well,
go ahead.
I would turn to the professor and be like, I encountered him earlier, and it seems friendly enough. Was interested in the helping us alleviate, or helping us find and liberate any treasure we might come across. So, clearly useful in a fight. And has some good booze to boot, so
Useful in a fight. He didn't do that much except say, "Come on, get down the trapdoor."
He
Had
says,
the
well,
trapdoor.
I
And he's a user of magic as well.
He says, I a little bit have a little bit more power than I let on, but I'd be happy to answer some questions. Though I would want to know who are you all, and why did you fight your way past the front gate with trickery?
I ask my questions first.
Are you a dragon in disguise?
He says, no, I'm not a dragon.
Insight check.
Maybe if we ask him enough stupid questions.
He says, but I did catch your magic display at the front gate when you had those two giants fight each other, which was quite brilliant.
I'd say there's rather more to you than meets the eye then.
He says, yes, I do have a reason for being here, and I can let you in on it, though I'd want to know more about who you are first, or else we can just both keep our secrets.
you were the dwarf that escaped the battle at the front gate then.
He says, no, I was at the front gate when the battle happened. None of you saw me, though.
I'm gonna pat this guy on the head. Does he feel like he looks?
Just reaches out and
Oh, 666.
So he... Let me check something before I give an answer.
Dragon in disguise, I'm telling you.
I think you reach out to pat him and you encounter his face before his face. That's my prediction. I think his head is taller than it looks.
That or he's super furry.
Yeah, I don't think he's a dwarf. But then again, neither am I. I am not fighting with my left hand either. Or I'm not left-handed either.
Oh, Donnie he lied to me.
No, I believe. Well, hang on.
Well, I'm certainly not a dwarf that doesn't speak Dwarvish, so.
Well, half that's true.
And I was honest about growing up in Dorvan.
No, he
Yeah.
would seem solid when you pat him.
I know he's solid, but like, if I'm reaching there and has he got hair where he looks like he has a head or a hat or
Yeah,
does
you
he
would-
feel like he looks?
You would contact his hair. It's not an
Where it's
illusion.
supposed to be.
Yeah, you would
Alright.
kind of creepily touch his hair. He just looks back at you and smiles and says, "Nope, it's me." Though it's not exactly me, he says.
Different. Are you a different kind of dwarf?
Yeah, you could say that. And I'm guessing that you all might not be Dwager.
Yes, you'll forgive us if we don't drop our disguise.
He says, "No, that's fine." So, judging by what Beldani said, you were heading somewhere north in the city, yes?
Chaz?
Or, yeah, Chaz.
We are.
Yes, our destination is not in the city at all, but you have not answered our questions.
He says, "That's true. I guess I haven't. Not yet. Let's get someplace first, and then we'll talk."
So you're not a leader of a secret Durgar rebellion against the
I'm going to
giants?
stop right in my tracks. I don't think we'll be following you unless you can assure us by explaining who you are. We have a minute or two.
I will stop with her.
He says, "Well, I can tell you a little bit about myself. I'm here with some others, and we are looking to steal something.
Woo!
But we've hit a bit of a snag. I don't know why you all are here, but perhaps we can all help each other out, as you seem to be somewhat skilled, if not a little impulsive."
Theo
God,
turns
it's
to
not those
Zalia.
stupid
Please.
people from the... What are the names of those guys? Who are
Azali's
our arch
Avengers.
nemesis rivals? Yeah, not those dudes, is it?
It doesn't look like it.
I don't think they'd be getting too far along in Dwarvenland, period.
But he says, we could probably use some help if you want to help us. There could be some spoils in it for you. As these,
What do you-
I'm totally just going to turn, look at Beldani, and hold up a finger.
he says,
Please, Z, can we?
I'm already sold. You can just read it on my face.
Like, ooh.
He says, but if we are going to work together, and I'm going to give you more details, I will need some honesty. What are you all doing here? I'm assuming you didn't just stroll
Actually
into
has
the.
dodged all of Zalia's questions that he told us, to be honest.
Well, and actually,
I'm just going
on
to
that
turn and look
note,
at Ivor.
on that note, I'm going to chime in and I'll say, actually, what was this guy's name? Kazar?
Kazakh, or yeah, I think Kazar.
That's her.
Kazar. I'll chime in and I'll say, Kazar, I understand your hesitation when it comes to needing to trust people, and I assure you that we will be honest with you just as soon as you're honest with us. You have secrets, we have secrets. If you want to talk in just a minute, I propose we get to the place that you want to talk at, and we talk at the place, and then we'll tell you the things, and you can tell us the things. But I don't think that putting our honesty as a condition of yours is a good way to begin this relationship.
He says, well,
Well said.
I gave you information on why I'm here. I still don't know why you all are here.
Actually, Beldani kind of gave you a very similar vague information already.
We're literally just passing through.
Oh, okay. He nods. He says, "Fair enough, then. I suppose if you are actually just passing through, then I would be curious to know."
Tommy told him we were looking for something north of here, and that's about as vague as he's been with us. So
We know you're
he
looking for
just-
something. You know that we're looking for something. That's about as specific as you've been.
He didn't fully maybe believe Beldani, which is why he said that. But he,
I have no idea why he wouldn't.
yeah, yeah.
although
Those
ironically,
deception
that
checks
was
were-
actually accurate.
Yeah, no, I remember those roles. So he says, "Fair enough. We can remain vague for now. But yes, let's go someplace just to be certain that we're not followed. I'm not going to lead you to my friends just yet. As I said, I can try to give you some more information, and then maybe we can discuss things before."
Truth be told, I think that getting someplace that is safe would be beneficial sooner rather than later, and having the opportunity to rest after the encounter that we've just had would also be quite nice. Perhaps after we've had a minute to breathe, then we can chat.
He nods. He says, "These are actually kind of an old sewer system that existed back when the dwarves used this place, and there were much more of them. It's mostly abandoned now, and the Dwagar, they sometimes come down here, but not often. So we should be okay in these tunnels. I'm hoping they don't figure out where we went right away, but we can only
Try
hope."
to take precautions against that, but
He nods. So he leads you to kind of a larger area that looks like it may have functioned as some kind of sewer passageway at one point, but now is just abandoned. He says, "We can rest here. It looks like you could all use a bit of a rest."
quite.
All right, so you're going to try a short rest here?
Yes.
Yeah, if he says it's safe enough, then I definitely think that we should.
All right, so he's keeping an eye out, looking around. It's probably about 12 o'clock at this point in the afternoon.
How long did we travel through the tunnel?
About half an hour.
Okay, so yeah, I will bring Chive back. I will resummon Chive.
Oh wait, it's 12
not-
o'clock in the AM. It's midnight. I just realized it's not midday, it's midnight. Alright, so you bring Chive back. You're attempting to rest. Are you going to say anything to him during that time period?
Yeah, if it seems... Well, fuck, I don't have...
During that
How
time
often-
period, Beldani would change from the guard Durgar back to the seeming Durgar.
That wouldn't be
I don't-
confusing at all.
Can you do that? I thought only Zalia could do that. And
No,
spell.
the seeming
So-
is sitting there under the.
The
Yeah,
seeming
Bel's
is
an
under
illusion
my
on an
disguise
illusion.
self.
Oh, you cast the other one. Okay. All right,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
kind of change shape a bit.
Wait, did you say it's 12:30 a.m.?
Yes.
12
Oh,
o'clock midnight at
Oh,
this
12
point.
o'clock. So if anything we cast in the battle was at 11:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how long have you been traveling with your group? Everybody seems to get some information. That seems nice, surface level.
So he says, "Well, my group is sort of a specialized mercenary team. We have performed several high-profile heists within a couple of the empires. And there is something we're looking for in the ancient halls of these giants. So a couple of months back, we made plans to come here, and we're in the middle of executing when you all showed up."
And y'all specialize in heists?
He nods. He says, "We are experts at breaking into places and stealing things."
That
I
would've
give
been good.
Ivor some side eye.
That would have been good for one of our previous adventures. We broke into one of the most secure vaults in the world.
Oh, which one?
can't remember the exact name of it. The one in Issac.
Hush, enough.
He shrugs. He says, "Never heard of it. Was it? Wait, Issac, the undead city."
Mm-hmm.
This is what. I suppose the undead would be defending it. Didn't even know there was a vault there. Must be some.
There's
kind of
also
archaeological thing. He says.
Started off that way.
He says, "Well, we more specialize in stealing from actual empires and living people."
Are there any heists that we may have heard of? A couple of our group like to dabble in those circles, so we might have heard of some of your exploits.
I was gonna ask, is this
Did Neil tell me anything about
a
So he hasn't given too much information yet. But he would say, well, what about you all? Maybe tell me a little bit about yourselves, who you are, what you're doing here. Maybe not names if you don't want, but maybe just a little bit of info.
I'm Master Theo Starling.
Oh, well met. And are you really Chaz? He says, looking over to Beldani.
No. The name is Beldani.
You sound wistful that your name isn't Chaz.
No, not Chaz. I wish.
That would be pretty cool, man.
I'm telling my friend tomorrow that everybody fucking loved his name.
Chaz.
Yep, he's gonna be hyped.
He says, so Beldani, Theo, Starling. I don't recognize either of your names. My apologies. Do you have a group name that you all go by?
Look to Zalia and Ivor.
You do the same.
Are we allowed to? Mom, Dad, do we get permission?
what was the question? What is the group
He's
that we go
asking
by?
our group name.
Faitha pulls some brandy out of her bag of holding and then sits back and just tisks.
Oh yeah, I have a barrel of nice alcohol in my thing too. I'll pull that out.
She pulls out some like crystal like stemware and like starts enjoying herself.
When he asks what we go by, I'll say we are called the Misfits. We're a small band of mercenaries ourselves, taking odd jobs here and there.
Are you using our old name on purpose?
Literally, yes.
Okay.
Still untrusting.
This is Misfits.
I was thinking of doing the same thing, actually.
That sounds
And there's more
familiar.
chance we've been heard by that. Yeah, that's more recognizable than Tabula Rasa because that's a lot newer.
There's a lot that we can glean from whether or not he knows who that is.
That's very clever.
So he says, yes, that was that thing at Char, wasn't it? I
That's
seem to
correct.
remember a group known as the Misfits doing something to stop a siege, a big siege that happened there of a border town.
You're very well informed, yes.
Says, wow, it was actually quite a big story within the Empire. That's impressive. It's good to meet you.
Are you with the Bloodhand?
He looks at you. He says, "No, I know of the Blood Hand, but we are not thugs."
I'm sorry. If you had heard of us in Char, they were. Oh, you think they're thugs?
He says, "Well, they certainly have a bit of a reputation for doing some unsavory things."
Didn't
Yeah,
Neil
can't
say
disagree
that,
with that.
Didn't Neil say that what's her face went north when she was spelled? Cirilla or whatever her name was? No, it wasn't Cirilla.
He's saying that out loud.
Yeah, I'm just like
Mithril.
I as a player
Betha's
am
in
wondering-
wine drinking mode.
Yeah, I'm
She's like-
wondering as a player, but yes, Betha just kind of muses when you talk about the Bloodhounds being thugs. Like, speaking of, didn't Neil say that Cicero like went north to the Dwarven Kingdom when she was expelled? I wonder if we'll encounter her.
He shrugs. He says, "I'm not familiar with either of those people." My
I was
apologies.
kind of talking to the group, but obviously he would have heard. I wasn't like
Yeah.
directing that question at him. Yeah.
We've had run-ins with the Bloodhound, not all bad. But yeah, as an organization, they can get quite dirty.
He nods. He says, "No, we're less of a we're less of a muscle organization, and ours is much smaller. We only have a couple of members in our group, but all extremely specialized.
A little more finesse like our Beldani here.
Yes, I don't know if the Misfits have any abilities in stealth or subterfuge, but perhaps, as I said, we could be of use to each other. Maybe you could help us get some of the treasures we're looking for."
Theo's hopping up and down next to Beldani, armor not making a sound.
To be honest, we're rather in a hurry with our quest of our own.
Oh,
He says, "Okay, well, you said you were heading to the north. Are you traveling through the tunnel to the main city? To the central city area? Where exactly are you trying to get to? Maybe I can help you get there."
I think
You've been very
Bottom,
helpful.
right?
I think
Yeah,
actually we
you-
have some very well drawn out maps that we paid some good money for, and I think they'll get us there just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Grateful for your help, but until you tell us what you're after and we determine if it's at all in our interest, I can't see why we would venture far from our own path.
He
And
says,
by
"Well,
this, we mean no disrespect, but as you can imagine, if we have secrets and you have secrets, there's many reasons not to share them.
well, no, of course. He says, our target is in the central city itself, though it sounds like you are looking for something in the northern areas. So,
Perhaps.
I will say, if you do go through the city, it is on a bit of high alert right now. You've kicked the hornet's nest a little. I would highly suggest going through these tunnels rather than through the upper areas where the giants might see you. Unless you are very good at hiding yourselves.
Speaking of high alert, when we first came down here, we were informed that the giants were already on edge. Do you know anything about why that might have been?
He smiles and says, "Perhaps."
I'm sure it was.
It was actually a bit of a distraction, which sort of backfired now that the front gate has been breached. I think their eyes are back on the city itself, unfortunately.
Well,
Yep.
they certainly don't know which direction we've taken. If the image illusion that I left did its work, they would have assumed we went out the back of the building.
Yes, we can hope. But if you want, I can show you how to get through the tunnels to the northern gates. As I said, I don't know exactly where you're heading, but that would be safer than moving through the city, the route you were taking.
Can I make an overall insight check just on? I know he's being careful, just like we are, but beyond that, like just an overall insight check on his demeanor and how he's been speaking to us, and
Sure.
I do have.
do I trust him? You know. What do you say, Theo?
Oh, it's another question he was going to ask. Well, you said your group steals from nations and stuff like that. What do y'all do with what you steal?
We mostly keep it for ourselves, though we do sometimes give it to others, depending on why we stole it.
So you sometimes steal for yourself, sometimes you're hired to do jobs, or you think people will benefit more from it?
He says, we used to be hired more. Lately, we've been more taking our own jobs, more for sport than for actual as jobs. He says we've done pretty well for ourselves. So I don't want to say we're retired, but we definitely have taken a bit of a break to pursue our own interests.
Would you be willing to give us a moment or two to talk amongst ourselves?
He nods. He says, of course.
Thank Thank you.
And if you do wish to leave and just go about your business, I completely understand. And I can show you how to get back to the surface. Though if you do go through the city, I would highly recommend subterfuge at this moment. My suggestion, if you wish to use the city route, is to lay low for a few days and let things die down.
I'll definitely be taking those
Lou,
recommendations.
our plan had been to enter the lava tubes. They were not far from where we were they?
They were a couple of more... so you all were kind of in this area, the northern area of the city. So they were
Right.
close because they're supposed to be over here. But you're not sure. It seemed like there are a lot of giants in the northern area right now. Maybe they came
Okay.
down from the center city up farther north.
Okay.
That's where you all were traveling when they jumped you.
And just because we can't obviously see the whole map, this location here, this is not the gate into the north part of the city, right? That's like over here somewhere.
Well, this one does go into a tunnel that heads to the northern tube. I mean, I guess you could look at the map you have and see that this kind of goes up this way.
Oh, okay. So the thing that so we're not trying to go through that, right? We're trying to go, there was like a cave nearby that? Or is this...
Yeah, so you were supposed to get to the gate itself over here, and that's where you were going to find a side passage to
That's
kind
right.
of crawl
Okay.
into.
Okay. So that is the main north. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Though there might be more giants in that area now that things are kind of shaken up.
We might need a distraction in order to enter those lava tubes.
Like helping with a heist.
And actually, we are at 8:39, so why don't we do MVP votes, and you guys can think about what you want to do for next week.
Was I able to insight him at all?
You think
Figure out
he is inside? So you're just inciting if
Just,
he's trying to like trick
overall,
you.
Like, yeah, if he seems pretty earnest or sincere or whatever. Besides being careful and not giving tons of details, which is understandable because we're doing the same.
No, you think he's being fairly honest. He doesn't seem like he has any nefarious plans.
Dubious or anything. Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh, it's a tie. Who's my number 5?
Me, him, looking at it.
That's all on you.
Okay, Theo with 3 votes, your MVP.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Clutch hypnotic pattern, dude.
Right.
That
that's
was
fun.
pretty clutch.
It was a few turns of waiting for just to see how many got close enough together and just
Well, worked out.
Oh, did we get our short rest or do we wait?
Yeah, you could say you got your short rest. So
I'm gonna take
it-
arcane recovery.
Yay, wild shapes are back.
So it is going to be 1 o'clock in the morning when we start next time.
And you said it's midnight,
Well, now it's 1 because an hour passed.
but at midnight past is what you're saying. Okay.
Well,
good to know.
midnight is when you started the short rest, so 1 o'clock is when it ended.
Okay. What time's the sunrise around here? Out of curiosity.
I mean, if you were above ground, I think it's like, what is it, winter now? So probably like 8 or 9-ish.
All right.
I don't know. Doesn't the sun rise later in the winter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. I thought it was like autumn though. It's winter.
Oh, it's winter.
Yeah,
It's like this first week of winter.
Yeah, the
It
game
was-
started in summer, so you went through summer, then autumn, and now you're in winter.
Well,
It's
it
been-
started at the, near the end of summer.
Yeah, so it's been like 4 or 5 months in game time. But
I
a lot
think
has
you're not
happened.
counting the 4 or 5 years we spent in the temple that time.
Oh, that is being
Yeah.
counted.
Which temple? What?
The underground temple.
Yeah,
Oh.
the stretched out time period.
Oh, where we found Tinder.
Yeah.
That place is just all kinds of mindfuckery.
All right.
Are
Well,
the demons real? You don't know.
good game, everyone. Hopefully, you all had fun.
Good game, good game. I hope we can help these people with a heist. We were talking about a heist not too long ago. We're looking for reasons to get stronger. This is something that would help with chipping away at the experience. It might get some
I
cool
think a
items.
heist would be awesome. Zelia is not in favor. So
See?
you'll have to convince her.
Zalia's like, what is this tomfoolery? We have,
Uh-huh.
we have a
I'm
mission.
not sure that Donnie would Donnie be in favor of a heist? I'm not sure.
Probably not.
From
It's
the
probably
fire
not
giants?
now.
It's
Maybe.
been strangely quiet.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it honestly depends on what the heist is, and I still intend to ask him what he's trying to heist and how he's going to make it worth our time. Because we do have, like, time is a concern, and I'm not trying to spend time that we don't have to spend. Unless he has, like, some magic items that he's going to let us have, I am not in favor. But
Thea's definitely
we'll
going to
have
chime in on the whole giants are some of the best magic item crafters in the plains.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
so
magic
we just have
item
to
might be
find
what
out.
they're after.
Yep, we just have to find out what he's willing to part with in exchange for our help.
So, in terms of next week, I will be on a flight from here
Oh,
to
damn.
Seattle.
Oh no, we're gonna do a heist without a rogue.
Well, we got to
Um,
set up things.
But I mean, I can try and log in. I have no idea what that's going to be
Oh,
like.
you should try. That would be amazing.
But so I will be on the flight for the
Like, on
entire.
your
Wait,
Wi-Fi is horribly
Is there internet in
unreliable.
planes now?
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
there
nifty.
is. Yeah, you got to pay for it. And
Oh, no.
my work buys it for me whenever I travel, and it is so unreliable.
I will try
Still.
to see if I can sign in. Obviously, there would be no video from the plane, but if I am able to, I will see you all next week. Otherwise, it will be in 3 weeks because I'll be in Seattle.